God damn it.
Alrighty, guys, welcome to the NCW podcast. After dark or after hours, I don't know what we're gonna call this shit.
Fuck
I'm
you,
your
Rob.
host, Ryswag. We have my co-hosts, Rob Cole, and we also have
Juiceman,
Billy.
motherfucker.
I'm sorry, Juiceman. I could never forget that. Remember that
I'm
name.
sorry, Juiceman. Like you said it like you were so much of a victim. Holy shit.
We got Billy, and we got the world champion, Jimmy Dunn. And Brian whenever he shows up, but
Fuck him and fuck Lucha.
we have so much to talk about tonight.
No, we don't.
Literally, I am world championship material, and I don't care anything about you people.
Oh shit!
Someone is smoking the marijuana.
Fuck Lucha Underground. Fuck NCW.
All right, why don't we start?
You just straight up said it.
Yep.
Why don't we talk about one thing? That I am no longer Lucha World Champion after getting buried in Lucha Underground.
Who the fuck?
But it's the NCW podcast. How are you gonna talk about Lucha?
So HOPW is now willing for anybody to come around. No, we care.
I think that
plug.
means that Dunn's gonna be going to HOPW,
Yeah.
and I think Cole like super excited to have Dunn in HOPW.
I am too.
I think HOPW is probably like the best group fed that I've seen. I haven't seen many.
Not me,
It will be once Cody Rhodes comes along.
To be honest with you, I was actually debating on going HOPW, making it 4 feds I was going for, but like,
if you go to a group fed, HOPW is the fed to go to, as in group wise, because I feel like that's definitely the best one going right now.
So let's talk about Saxon or whatever his name is. That situation.
Jason Saxon, Josh Steinberg, also known as friend of Josh Collins.
You're Peter Chet.
He would be a friend
shit.
of Colin.
Oh, by the way, a little note to say on this podcast. He was one of the people that kept on saying that all of Josh Collins' fake accounts were actually real, getting him into feds. So that already kind of ruined his reputation.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I
though,
can't-
what got me about Jason is that out of character, he was like chill as fuck, I thought. And then I remember hearing that he got cancer.
Yeah,
And I messaged him. I'm like, listen, dude, like I heard what happened, and I respect that, what's going on. And I was just like, if we want to go one more time, let's hope we do, and let's tear down the house. Like, I told him, let's go promo for promo if we go one more time. And he says, I hope that we do, and smiley face, whatever. And then I found out he faked it. I'm just like,
Fuck him.
So how did you find out anyway?
how did I find out?
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, I don't.
How did Billy find out?
He literally
How did-
messaged
how
me
did the
day
truth-
that-
Uh,
How did
And
the
then
truth become exposed?
Actually,
That's what we want
yeah.
to know.
I want to know how Cole found out, because like Billy
Who
told
the
me.
fuck was the first to find out, and how did they?
The first person to find out was Franklin Zamora, who is actually a good friend of mine. He's DC Zam Champ, and he's currently fighting in HOPW. Check it out. Wink, wink.
Not know it.
Wow, all the plugs.
He
Plugs
was
for Dave.
good friends with Steinberg / Saxon, and then all of a sudden Saxon started doing things that started making no sense. Because if you look at the story where Saxon had cancer,
Mhm.
it has a lot of plot holes.
Well, no, I just remember seeing his promos, and like when he did the video ones, he had a wristband around one of his arms that was a hospital wristband. And
I don't think he went to the hospital for that reason. I think he went for like a blood donation thing.
oh.
well,
But
I was
when
actually
But when it came to showing pictures, about surgery, he used pictures from his leg surgery because he had a car accident like 2 years ago.
That jumped.
Yeah.
The thing is with that whole situation, is he played it off for a week, then said he had surgery to get rid of it. Now,
A week?
He got rid of it. He just got rid of it.
Yeah, in a week? No.
I mean, he was already overly pushed in a lot of feds, but still,
What
I
do you
don't-
mean by that?
he was apparently in a dark place. Like, I tried telling somebody very
No,
high up in the EFED hierarchy to stop doing a fight just because you think this person has cancer and you think this person mistreated him because he had cancer. That was between Tyler Williams and Josh Steinberg. And things escalated to the point where we finally had all the information and we decided to post it. Other EFEDers learned throughout time, and now if you look on Saxon's profile, you'll see a video of him apologizing.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't believe that. Fuck him. I believe it.
The thing is, though, ever since I saw Saxon, I saw him at NBW at first,
Yo,
and I'm also getting over a cold right now.
oh.
Besides being the fact that I'm a little intoxicated.
It could literally
But-
like be the best apology ever, and Billy would still be like, "Fuck you all."
No,
Like,
It's not
so
even that. It's
sincere.
just that, I thought he was on mid-Carter
done it.
level.
It
Like,
will
his
be-
promos weren't that exquisite.
He was upper mid-Carter
Yeah,
at best,
yeah.
Like,
but
material.
he did that and he automatically got pushed stronger more towards titles.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, like,
That's-
when he got pushed,
I think
when he
I
got
love
put,
them.
he got pushed towards the new breed title in NBW, and I'm like,
He
all
was
right,
talking to them.
I felt like I could dealt with him because of Billy. Thanks, Billy, by the way, is
What about him?
because Billy was like all fighting with Rainey over
I
the
think
fact
I-
that Saxon being involved in our title picture,
I do
like
love it.
with the new breed title. I ended up having to face Saxon by myself without Billy being involved, and it was me, Saxon, Diamond, and Miller, and Saxon. How it started off was that there was a fatal triple threat between me, Saxon, and Miller. Saxon ended up winning, but he pinned Miller to get the victory, and then I faced Saxon off again in the territory wars, and he just walked off because he was world champion in WKW. And then I beat him in a fatal 4-way when I pinned Miller after interference from Apollo's Creed or Lucius Creed, sorry.
Alright.
Nobody really knows what his name is, let's be entirely honest.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie, I just call him Creed.
I'd call him Apollos. He's like
I'm
one
a
of the
battle
number one-
good.
I messaged him the other day and he hasn't come back to me. It's kind of hurtful.
I know,
Oh.
what?
Because I'm like literally in a tag match with him after we were supposed to have a feud, or at least I thought was supposed to happen in NBW for the new breed title.
Mhm.
Because I beat him in a fatal 4-way. I made him tap out, and he came back the week after that and beat me through raking my eyes or something like that and hitting me
What?
with his.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
Creed
yeah,
beat,
I seen that. Yeah.
and I thought that was supposed to be a tease for a feud,
They
and
were over.
it just never happened. And I kept calling him out for weeks,
But ABW.
and it just never came to fruition. And I was just like, I messaged him the other day because we're tag teaming together against Bradley and Boros Graham, and I'm like, dude, do you want to do a joint promo for fun? And he just hasn't gone back to me.
He will one day.
ABW.
After the fact that we had our match.
ABW. Overweighted.
So like,
I'm-
whatchamacallit?
What about Luke Diva? More ABW.
I'm gonna openly say something here on the podcast, and as I was saying, I messaged a person that was high up in the EFED hierarchy to stop ruining their reputation by believing Jason Saxon has cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that person was Christian Rainey.
of course.
He
Of
didn't
course.
believe me.
Of course he did.
And he just
I'm
he
sorry.
just
You
he
love
just
Mom.
scolded me.
No.
I'm not ready, but you're stupid.
So
I thought I'd openly say it now.
oh yeah, so guys on Collision, Abe was screwed, and
Alucha, you are good
And
too.
nobody cares.
Two
yeah,
taps and
we're
one.
done with Collision, man. Collision's dead.
Hey, wait. What about
Done with
Alucha?
Joe.
Ryan,
Yeah.
What about
You are-
Alucha?
this is how you know you don't watch Collision, because I have another chance, apparently, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
like
doubt it.
you probably I don't know. I feel like you should win, but they're probably gonna make you lose because they're always making Tyler Breeze
Yeah,
win.
especially when there's already a title match after
Next week.
after the Collision. Like,
Yeah, isn't he facing Brock Lesnar?
Very
something,
much.
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
And
like,
it's
1 week.
But like, if Brock Lesnar beats Tyler Breeze, then nothing's gonna be fixed because the title's still gonna be on Trauma, and then Collision
Damn
is
it!
fucked. So like Seth Rollins has to win, or everything's fucked up for Collision.
Bray Wyatt. There's Bray Wyatt.
Got very much.
True, but I
Yeah,
mean Bray
well,
Wyatt's
I
stupid.
think-
We already
I
saw
really-
that at Mania.
I really think that's what John's teasing right now is that, like, literally, Breeze is gonna keep like somehow defending the title till one point he gets so beat up that Bray Wyatt's just gonna jump out at him, be like,
I definitely think he's gonna break the record.
No.
No.
no, I don't think he'll break the record. I think he'll get
No,
close to break. I think he'll get close to breaking the
He's so
record.
close right now, though.
How
He's
many
like
days
a
away?
month,
2 months.
a month,
Oh,
a
it's
month,
He's
well,
two-
maybe two.
A month?
No, he's 2
He's
months.
two.
He's
Yeah, I
60
think
60
John's
something
like 2
days.
months.
He's
I thought it was
60
50.
Oh, he'll lose the
He's
title in that.
John's
No,
in 2
I think.
months.
And then I think
40.
I really think that he's gonna get close to beating the streak, like the actual title match, and then lose.
I hope that happens.
And then Dunn's gonna be the longest reigning world heavyweight champion of all time.
Okay.
What about Alucha?
Fuck you, Billy.
Yeah, fuck the Diva division. Like right now
No,
we're
not
talking
fuck
about.
with motivation.
I mean,
All here's fuck you, Billy.
it's all about the superstars right now.
Fuck with Super Judge. Fair change. Hey!
Whoa, the fuck, Billy?
It's in 4.
Thank you.
Billy, you are a superstar, though.
Yeah, I mean, Abe's not a woman,
And-
so.
Go and me.
Thank
Fuck with
you.
Maybe Abe and Brock Lesnar are really divas, and we never knew that.
Yeah, maybe they are.
It's time for a political discussion right now about NCW. Now, as we all know in WWE, the divas are called the women now. Are they called the women
Oh,
in
not ditching
NCW? Oh, okay.
Oh. You're not ditching it.
Nope, we're calling them sluts from now on.
Yes.
Sluts champion.
That's what they
Not
are.
too much now.
Giselle.
Listen, I'm
The
a
Giselle.
slut right now.
I want to be in the slut division.
Oh my god.
With a name
Slut
like
division.
Giselle.
And I'm the one who started that. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Welcome.
We know. We know.
This is
We
why
know,
I'm
we
the
know.
most. This is why I'm the most over guy in NCW. I'm just.
It's in 4 F.
Never forget.
I'm the most under guy in NCW.
You're over too.
I am. It's
Sure.
a
Want to hear
joke, though.
something funny? I still, you know who I think is, I've been making fun of shit the past couple weeks, because like ever since the whole, Josh posting about Genesis being a jackass,
Oh my god, yes.
the
Genesis.
spoon, the
Naomi.
spoon.
The
Alexa.
spoons.
I've been literally checking TNA's like the E-Fed that they made.
Mhm.
I've been checking
They
their
had
page.
a match. They made a match with NCW, didn't they?
Yeah, TNA versus NCW in a street fight.
What?
Dude, I
We
I
should
have
have
been paid-
promoed for that.
I've
Yeah,
been paying-
what?
And this is like
I've been
recently?
paying. Yeah, like ever since the Genesis thing, because they got so mad that we made fun of all their characters that they made a match that we had to be in. And little Doc Gallows, keyword little. I'm not even kidding. Little
Oh, yeah,
Doc
I know.
Gallows. Little Doc Gallows posted on the visitors page and was just like, you have a match in here, all of you in here.
All
And
of you in here, spoon here.
I've been checking because like on April 25th they posted. Show posted. Show will be posted soon. It's the 29th.
Oh, they're not gonna post it.
Chop it. We can do it.
No, because you know what? They're gonna. I already know that we're gonna lose no matter what. Because they
Why?
think
What of a match?
Well, I mean,
They won't-
Luke's
I still
writing
think
it,
it'd be cool
right?
to promo.
So Luke's gonna win either
if
way.
Luke's writing it, it's just gonna be the results. If Luke's writing it, it's just gonna be the results. So it's just gonna be because I've seen his e-feds and he never he's a terrible fed runner.
no, he's a terrible person. He's a terrible writer
He's
in
a
general.
terrible human being.
He should not be an e-fedder.
He should not. He
That's
should
me.
not even. He should. He should
No,
really.
no, don't say that. That's a little too mean. Don't.
It's the NCW
Oh,
podcast.
you know he watch- You know he watches these.
God, don't be too
Go
mean.
spoon yourself,
Oh
Luke.
my god.
Well, no.
Why
Ever,
do you make enemies with the
the
feeble
thing
mind?
is that-
I got
the
enemies.
thing is,
Got a lot
I
of
literally,
enemies.
I supported him. I remember posting about what was the most heartbreaking thing of WrestleMania, and he was like the fact that me and Shadow worked our asses off and we lost, and I'm like, we believe in you. All you gotta do is get good. And he just said
Yeah,
thank you. Like he was just like very humble about it, and then Josh did his shit.
Josh,
like-
you Josh.
Yo, I supported him too, though.
Fuck
Like,
Josh.
I let him in
That's
Starmageddon
true.
back in the day, and like, what did he do? Nothing.
No,
I literally
thanks.
thought I was gonna train him to become like the
I
future
let
of the
him.
company, but like that didn't happen like at all. He got worse.
The thing is, though, I'm not even gonna lie. It's just like he willingly goes into Genesis. It sounds like it'd be a cool gimmick. It sounds like he could make it a good star.
Literally.
But he just cut these like worst the worst promos I've ever read in my life.
Rainey should have
misspells
never put him
His
over.
his
What's up, Mac?
grammar is off like so badly. He doesn't even fill out. He calls everyone bub. And then there's Shadow. Shadow is just as bad as he
No,
is.
you're not that bad.
No, he's bad.
No,
No,
he's
you're bad, but
That's-
not Genesis bad.
He-
Okay,
Every-
yeah, I could agree with that. But
Like,
no, it's
he can
not
be
just
like God. Every
He's
get better.
he could be lower mid card.
No,
And
he
then
can
he
be
just-
like Copa Champion. If he get better.
He can't
no,
even be global
no, he
champion.
can't be global champion.
I would be
Genesis. Well, Copa
would be-
Champion, Jamie.
I would be ashamed if he won the global championship.
Genesis.
Yeah,
And
if
I'm
he
a
won the
former
global
champion.
championship before
I would
me,
be
I would
ashamed.
be really pissed.
What?
But here's the thing about Shadow is that he doesn't say fighters. He says fighter.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, dude, spell your shit correctly.
He has to try to make that
I
into a
know it.
catchphrase. That's the only way to
Bring
rebound.
Drama.
The same thing with Genesis. Genesis can't cut a promo to save his life.
And they're
Just
always
can't
one
help-
long sentence.
Luke O'Connell is literally the worst e-better of all time.
No. Joja back.
Somebody needs to like teach
No.
him English or something.
You know why Joseph Black actually
If
is
Arch
better than Genesis?
Mochita.
You know why Joseph Black is better than Genesis?
No, you not. I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Billy.
Genesis talks, but Joja back.
They both suck. It's like picking
I
like
don't know
between
why
a
John
shit
Belcher.
and
I
like
really
a
don't.
turd. I don't know.
Okay.
I picked Genesis over Joseph Black.
I do too. And I do like Genesis.
Yo, do you know what we should? Do you know what we should do? With the
What?
elections coming up, we should have an NCW president, and it should be between
God.
Joseph Black and Genesis. And
No!
yeah,
No.
and we
You
all
gotta
have to
Abe Lincoln.
vote.
You gotta have Abe Lincoln in the
Oh
thing,
yeah,
too.
we do.
And the winner gets to be in the main events of NCW Jobbermania 2.
Finally!
That could be a really cool angle.
There
As I
hasn't
spoil
even been
it.
a second one yet?
There hasn't, no.
No.
As I spoil it on the podcast.
No, I've been trying to make.
Wasn't
I already.
Wasn't I in
Wait.
Jobbermania?
I don't remember. I only
No,
remember
I
the
was-
main event of Jobbermania.
I think everybody needs much.
It was Genesis versus Joseph Black. Oh no, it was Genesis versus someone else.
It was Genesis versus Joseph
No,
Black. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
you're right. No, it
No,
was
it was Genesis
Versus
versus
Wade Barrett, actually.
David.
I think
No,
it was
who
Yeah.
was
Barrett.
Yeah,
Who
Justin
was
Mullins. It was Justin Mullins, Wade Barrett versus Genesis.
Yeah.
God, You are about
There was somebody else. There was somebody else in this from Lazy Town. The villain from Lazy Town.
Oh, that was the other main event. Robbie Rotten or whatever his
Yes,
name is.
Robbie Rotten.
It was versus Abraham Lincoln, and
Wait.
like Gabe got
No,
shot in
Rambo
the head,
faked
but
it.
still continued the match.
Wasn't it like Floating Mike or whatever?
Yeah, Mountain back.
Yeah, it was Floating Mike versus fucking Robbie Rotten.
Japan Luchin, what you would made a veg.
Oh no! It was
Jump
Stardust
in,
versus
I'm
Robbie Rotten. For,
Oh yeah,
the
it was our
the
versus
right-
Robbie Rotten.
Safe Heaven or Hell or something like that.
It became like a Dragon Ball Z battle at one point. Like they both fucking flew into the sky or whatever. And it wasn't as epic as I'm making it sound, but it was lame as shit.
It will be lame.
It was lit.
I want to
Yeah,
do
it was
another one
like-
really bad, but I need like time and shit. Probably, if anything, it will be like in June or July, if it's gonna come out. Because those are like my
Ooh.
most
Jobber
favorite months.
Like Jobber Slam.
Jobber Slam. I might do
Yeah,
it. I
instead
don't
of
know.
some.
Jobber Slam.
Don't give him ideas.
The biggest night of the summer. The worst
Well,
night of the summer.
Let's make the announcement on NCW podcast right now.
Yeah.
Jimmy
and-
Dunn. Jimmy Dunn has signed an exclusive deal with Ryan's mom.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I did too.
Fuck.
No, you're not
Not
involved in
yet.
this deal. I'm cooler than you.
No, guys.
Ryan's mom. Ryan's mom is pregnant with my babies.
Oh shit, dude. I'm finally gonna have a brother or whatever. That's fucked up. But...
It's gonna look like me.
Dude, it's gonna be
Okay.
really weird when I'm like 19 and I'm having like a newborn brother.
Could
I'm
you
not
imagine
even-
Jimmy Dunn being Ryan's dad? Now,
That'd be
son,
awesome.
better cut your promo.
You better cut that
That's
promo.
I thought you were gonna say, son, you better cut your hair. It
What?
can't be longer than
Son.
mine.
No, son, that's not how you do the Dunn Buster. You're a Dunn now.
Ryan
Oh my God,
Dunn.
Ryan Dunn.
But I'm a Christian. Sin.
You can be called Ryan Dunn.
I'm
no,
Christensen, even
no,
though I'm like an
it's Dunn
atheist and
flag.
I live across the street from a church. It's really fucked up.
Where's something really funny? Here's something really funny.
Ryan, I actually wanted to speak to you about something, and I guess we can do it on the podcast.
Yeah,
Um,
sure.
Hi, everybody.
Didn't you get into a fight with Rainey about religion?
I
Yeah.
got into like 20 fights about religion. I'm pretty sure I got in a fight with Rainey about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah,
It's so easy to
I'm very ready, yeah.
what is it?
I'm very.
Offend Catholics.
Yeah,
and
Offend.
shit,
Yeah, that's
right?
the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Offend Rainey, especially with religion. Anything with religion, he'll get really like touchy on it.
That's
but
like-
I guess I can understand.
I can't
because
blame
that's-
him because of that. Because he was raised that way. Like,
Right,
Yeah,
and
you
it's,
know.
I have to date, man, but
you gotta respect a man's beliefs, but
yeah, you watch it.
you also can
Well, that's
not
what
be
they-
so so like touchy about the subject. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I was
agnostic,
really
so I don't
touchy about
care.
it when I was younger, but I was like 10 back then. But now I'm atheist. I don't give a shit.
Well,
Ryan,
here's my thing.
When did you
I'm
ever
Catholic.
give a shit?
Wait, what?
I'm-
I gave a shit once. I don't know.
I'm 100% Catholic, but I respect everyone's opinions on
Yeah, me too.
religion. I'm not gonna force you to believe my beliefs
Yeah,
if you're
I-
not
Yeah.
gonna.
Hey.
Facts.
I can care less. Your view is your view, but that's not my view. But I'm not gonna fight you about it. I
Well-
respect everyone's opinion. I'm very, very open to people's opinions. But
Yeah.
as long as you don't try to change my opinion,
Yeah,
I can give. I can
Be
I
one of
take-
us.
like I'm related,
I-
but I'm not related.
Yeah, you're just like.
Yeah.
I'm a firm.
If I
I'm
make
a
it
firm
shit.
believer. I'm a firm believer of the flying spaghetti monster,
Yes,
I'm a
Me
firm
too.
believer
the
in.
truest
Rom-
god.
ramen.
You know something
Is that,
really funny?
that must be the thing.
Really
Yes,
funny.
ramen.
Or some really funny.
It was
What's
a
funny,
chuckle,
Doug?
you know. But all I
What do you think-
remember was that like I made my confirmation, and then I like became an atheist like a month later. I was just like, fuck this.
Oh wait,
So,
bro.
Dunn, So I'm gonna make it an announcement on the NCW podcast. Dunn is on the hunt for another company since Lucha's taking a break.
Ooh, what could it
But
be?
Where we're
Welcome to
where
Double
will-
HOP.
where will Dunn
It's
appear
gonna
at
be
next?
W.
Will I pop up
I
in
know,
front of
double
Billy
HOP.
during his entrance in HOPW?
You
Like
totally
Billy,
can't.
Billy comes out, and
HOPW.
all of a sudden Jimmy Dunn just
Therefore,
eats
Jimmy
him.
Dunn, HOPW.
The place
Yeah,
to
we'll
be.
see.
Do it!
Fuck you, Billy.
I was actually thinking about that.
We need to.
I kind of want to join
Food
HOPW,
and
but
that's
I'll probably
over.
forget.
I will completely accept you, Ryan, as who you are.
Finally,
I won't.
somebody will.
Fuck some my
But
God.
here's the thing, you know what? If I finally tell people that I finally signed to HOPW, spoiler alert, that I totally didn't sign to HOPW, but I know that I'll overshadow Ryan's debut because
Oh, you will.
Like if I tell Cole, yo Cole, debut me after Ryswag.
That's why I have to
And
like debut like 5 weeks after you do.
Yeah.
Like once like the hype
it'll
drops a
still-
little
As
bit.
the manager of Bill Thorne.
It'll still overshadow you, Ryan, because you can never live
Come
up
on.
to my potential.
You
will
can never be as good as your
Fuck you,
dad.
Because now Jimmy Dunn has his own shadow thing going on. He's becoming like the
does,
next Gavin, and
no,
that should be the whole thing.
No. If you read the trauma tonight, I call Josh Gavin my shadow.
Oh shit, that's a mark out moment right there. I didn't
I
read
literally-
trauma, by the way. I forgot about it. But
Gavin,
I literally
If you notice-
I call Josh Gavin my new shadow. You're now in the shadow of Jimmy Dunn. I became a
yes.
triple champion before you ever did.
Oh. Time to
Anyway,
quickly
what, Buena?
skim through trauma to see if I'm on the show.
Raw.
I am. Awesome.
In a legit moment,
shit.
Jimmy Dunn
Drama's
had-
on tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It-
It's over. It's been over like for 4 hours.
Wait, oh, I just kicked somebody. Oh, cool.
Is collisions? Is
We
collisions?
were it.
I think the
Is
funniest
Collisions-
part... Yeah, what that?
Is collisions match card up yet?
Yeah.
Should be.
I
Oh
believe so.
shit!
Oh, we can talk about that, I guess.
No, man.
We can't talk about Collision? Alright, we'll talk about
Yeah.
HOPW, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Alright, so the main event is Tyler Breeze versus Seth Rollins.
Dollar
I'm
please.
about Air some ass up.
Abraham Lincoln versus Kevin
I've
Owens.
been waiting.
Everybody making go well.
Wait, what
Give it
about
over.
Crimson versus Kevin Owens, which actually happened this week, which was crazy. That it should
Even
keep on
for Teddy.
happening.
It ended in DQ.
Oh shit.
Wait. It was Crimson and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it happened on Monday.
It was last week. Yeah.
It happened again.
No, but we're saying that it
Yeah.
should have happened again.
Everybody making.
Genesis versus Braun Strowman.
If
Luke Harper
John-
versus Shawn Michaels.
You know what would be really funny? You know what would be really funny?
What?
Is if John has Crimson come out during the Abraham Lincoln versus Kevin Owens
he
match.
has to.
And it's announced at the pay-per-view it's Kevin Owens versus Crimson for #1 contendership. And it's going to end in DQ, and then it's going to keep going until SummerSlam.
Sorry, but
Like the thing is though, I listened to the podcast last week or whatever, and I just remember hearing Anthony complaining that he was not on Trauma anymore.
he ready to shut up.
And
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, wait, I gotta
That's
interrupt
not
you
even
guys
that
for a
word,
second.
Bitch.
I'm reading the Cody Rhodes and Eva segment, and Eva Marie says, Cody, every time I think of you, I get wet.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But that relationship's supposed to be over.
I really mean it. You was something different, exciting, period. You was the perfect man for me. I love Alex Bling, but you always treat me like a diamond, and I think we should get another chance. And I'm
But
like,
he
is
was
it a
like
setup?
Stardust.
Question
my
mark?
God.
He was with Stardust though.
I know.
Oh
but-
my God, yo. Who wrote that?
Yeah, who wrote
Me.
this? Billy,
Me.
that's like the
was
creepiest
me.
thing ever.
We want me. Oh, look.
It might as well have been Alex Bling wearing like a red wig, and that would have been more believable. than it actually being Eva
You're
Marie
right.
saying that. Alright,
I
so
think
um,
is it me?
Hey,
Do I feel? I feel like Alex Bling is overrated.
he is.
He okay. He like makeup.
And so then Eva Marie's like, of course not Cody. And then Eva moves in close to Cody. And Cody's like, wait. Cody puts on chapstick. And wait, Cody puts chapstick on his lips and Eva's lips. And Cody goes to kiss Eva. But wait, Alex Bling from behind hits Rose. Whoa, that's crazy. Wait, let's see.
It is the setup. Oh my god.
Oh, what a plot twist.
What's man?
What a fucking plot twist.
Cody
Billy.
can never get any type of puss. Like, anytime something's about to happen, he gets attacked.
Yeah.
Oh
Man,
my
this is like the
God.
most this is like the most asexual company ever.
This is
No
gonna be the
worries.
best podcast ever.
Even the
I can already
relationships in NCW have like no chemistry. It's like there's two people that happen to be together.
You know what's something really funny is that Dunn has a valet and Cody doesn't.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Cody wants
got-
bitches.
I even got Rosita, bruh. Rosita. And I love how Vixen didn't promo for her match.
Yeah, but Rosita's gonna kill somebody soon. So who
Vixen's
knows
like
how long that will
Vixen's
last for
done,
her.
dude. She's like, I feel like she's just
She left. Right?
over NCW.
Yeah.
And, like
that's true.
she has no motivation to do it.
No.
Like
I got you, John.
fucking.
So, yeah.
Oh shit, Cody Rhodes did kiss Eva Marie. Holy shit, but it was like a rape kiss though, so that was weird.
In fact, he whipped AJ.
Wait, did you just say rape kiss?
Yeah, it says Rhodes with a forceful kiss to Eva. As Rhodes
Yeah.
smiles and Eva leaves the ring holding her lip. JR says, Rhodes saw that
so
coming.
let's just-
Yo
little bit of-
raped Eva.
And-
Yeah.
And then Taz says,
He has-
not even a hot potato like Eva Marie. I mean, a hot tomato like Eva Marie could trick Cody Rhodes.
Okay, so.
Oh, that's like the best
Ryan?
segment I've been in a long fucking time.
What?
Alright, what? Best segment I've been in like forever.
Yeah, but walking
No
by-
worries, Ryan. When Ryswag joins HOPW, he will make out with Susie Spitz every week.
Oh, I will make out with Susie Spitz, and I will get those AIDS. I don't give a shit.
Not only are the dogs, you are keeping the dogs.
But Ryswag's debut will be overshadowed by Dunn's debut because Dunn's more over than Ryswag.
Why, Jack? It's your whip.
I
shit.
might as well just like join as Ryswag at this point. Like, I don't need to be
it's a-
Stardust or Cody Rhodes. I could be Ryswag, and people will fucking know who I am.
Yeah.
No, it'll be. This is gonna happen, and HOPW is gonna have a surprise, two guest surprise appearances. One will be Ryswag, and then after Ryswag, Dunn will come out, and Ryswag will get booed because he's not done. Because Dunn.
Oh,
so,
But we're not done with this segment. Add in Bill Thorne and Josh Gavin.
Bill
and then
Thorne is
Bill
like the
Thorne
coolest
gets
name ever.
Dunbuster,
Like, holy
and
shit.
Josh Gavin gets kicked in the nuts because I am more over than both of them at this point.
We are more over my phone and a goop.
I am just gonna put it out there that Josh is now my shadow. He does not have the accomplishments I have anymore.
Ooh.
He
Yeah,
didn't win the
Billy's
Rumble,
the thorn in your side.
Bill Thorne
I-
is like the most emo sounding name ever. Like, make your gimmick
Wow.
darker, Bill.
Yeah, suck.
I'm Bill
I don't have a
Thorne, and
gimmick.
I feel the thorn.
Are
in
you
my heart.
done with this thorn in your side?
Bill Thorne wakes up and he doesn't realize he woke up next to Kawaii Beard.
What?
He wakes up to Kawaii Beard.
I'm gonna name my child Kylo
Hawaii
Ren.
beard?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked up.
My son's gonna
Hey, it's
kill
better
me.
than Susie Spitz.
You know what? He'll wake up next to Joe Bear.
Oh
He wakes up next to Joseph Black.
no!
And Bill Thorne finds out that Joseph Black's really a transvestite and gets him pregnant.
He probably
Oh my
is.
Oh my god.
You would die.
I'm too drunk.
Wait a minute, aren't you on his roster too?
Whose roster?
Billy's?
Yeah.
We all are on Billy's roster.
I'm on,
We're not gonna be on
I'm in-
Collision. Fuck that
I'm
show. Except
I'm
Rob.
in NCW, NPW.
You're about to get a John burial from Billy.
Oh,
God damn.
Oh
I can't.
god.
Gage
Yeah.
gave me.
I can't. I'm gonna take a minute to get some water.
alright.
I've been drinking.
Good
I've
God,
been drinking. I've been drinking too much. On this podcast, Dunn admits he's an alcoholic.
In the next
Real quick,
podcast,
Sammy.
it will be the NCW podcast, the intervention of Jimmy Dunn. Headline, or in tagline or whatever. Are you done yet?
Who did you God, I take it.
You know
Oh my
what?
god.
He needs
Is
to be
that
done
Billy?
drinking, Jimmy Dunn.
Billy's gonna attempt to put me with Brock Lesnar, and then he's gonna have to put Brock Lesnar over me, but he's gonna feel salty when I out promo Brock Lesnar.
And then he brings
Oh,
Anthony in
So-
for one match only.
So then Jimmy Dunn's gonna beat Brock Lesnar by like DQ or whatever.
And Dunn's gonna beat Anthony too, because Anthony can't compare to Dunn anymore.
Anthony's gonna keep on losing now. He's gonna like start a losing streak.
After the last episode, that was fucking hilarious. The way John said, you're going to be booked against
Gibson and
Crimson for like 3 weeks.
6 weeks.
Dude, it's lit. It's like that scene from The Breakfast Club when the vice principal is giving that guy like detention every week for everything, for, like every single thing he does. But it's like for every single thing that Anthony does, he has to face Crimson,
Gibson.
and that's his punishment. That's his detention.
I don't judge
Crimson doesn't understand that you gotta kiss ass in this company, especially John Cameron's.
Exactly. You have to kiss ass. That's the only way to make it.
Wait, did I say Crimson? I meant Kevin Owens.
Collision,
Anthony. I forgot. I meant Anthony.
Judge.
Anthony kind of got what was coming to him because he totally like asked for every single thing. Like, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, no. Here's the problem with Collision. I'm being honest right now. Actually, is that Collision?
Honest, drunk, done.
All right, here we go. John writes a good story for Collision. I feel I like the story that goes with Collision.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the correct roster to go with the story. And with the drafts going with Kevin Owens to Collision, Anthony being a little bitch about everything doesn't really help. And
No.
it's killing the fact that Kevin Owens was a beast on Trauma.
He was.
Because
Yeah.
Anthony's being a little bitch about joining Collision.
He always
He should
complains
take
all
this
the
up.
time.
But he
I'm
should be
not
taking
Canadian.
he should take this moment to realize that he doesn't have as much competition, because if he were trying to go up against me, I have more possibility of beating his ass than he does against Tyler Breeze. And the reason why he lost against Tyler Breeze was because John Cameron's trying to play out the fact that there's both belts on Trauma, both world titles are on Trauma. And
I think-
when Bray finally beats or takes it away from Tyler Breeze, Kevin Owens will have a shiny fucking moment, and Anthony will stop being a little bitch.
Or not.
Or not.
Or Anthony
Because,
could
like-
just
I'm
quit
just gonna
NCW
bitch.
and then go to
Like, that's-
Trauma and
After,
I mean,
after
that's coming
lis-
back to John.
literally after listening to last week's podcast, I was kind of mad the way Anthony handled everything, because
Yeah. You a bitch
because
if you
just
die.
like dude, just because you're not on Trauma anymore doesn't mean you're not gonna do good.
has
You
he
probably
like
are-
won the world title like 3 times already?
Yeah.
It's like, why is he complaining? That's good enough, you
Yeah,
know.
it
Be
was
happy
he,
you won the title that much. Nobody else did, so.
Yeah.
Literally
I'm
his
happy that
first
Alex Fame cashed in on him.
Yeah.
pay-per-view match
They
was
found out.
him winning the world title. He lost it to Miguel as AJ Styles. I'll
Yeah.
admit that it is infuriating, but he won it back. But Alex Fame cashed in, and Alex Fame lost it too,
Always.
because everyone that beat Owens, other than
Alex
John,
was-
Inactive.
Alex was good. Alex was
What?
good.
He was,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm not doubting Alex wasn't good, but like
Well,
he just
inactive.
no-showed.
Yeah, pretty much.
We gave him the title too
Yeah.
quick, though.
Yeah.
Tell
Like,
me,
even
what
the
about
Twitch thing,
Zupan?
he just never
I
showed.
didn't
Like,
get the chance.
Because
like
I
he
think
won
part of the
trophy.
thing is that you have to give the world title to somebody who's been in the company for a while because you know they're gonna stay most likely.
Like me.
Yeah, and like Tyler Breeze or whatever, they waited like several months to give him the title, maybe even more, and he didn't
They
leave.
don't
So,
like a
Eve.
pop.
but it's like if you give Alex Bling the title, who's always like not Alex Bling, Fame, who's been in the company for only a couple months, it's like he could leave whenever because he's not really
Wait a minute,
totally
Billy.
What?
into it yet.
How long has NCW been up?
You went to
5
11.
years.
The new NCW or just in general?
2011?
Yeah,
Yeah, Christmas 2011.
Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, I've actually been in it that long.
Yeah.
Damn.
Me too. I'm off.
Oh guys, it's officially at midnight. Well, it's a couple minutes afterwards, but
Not you.
we made it.
It's 4:20.
It's
Did
no.
you know I don't?
It's always 420 somewhere when it comes to Rob.
It's 4:20.
Yes.
You know, Dunn doesn't care.
People start to come now.
In 17 minutes, it will be 4:20 somewhere.
You am.
Fuck.
Well, dumb.
Did you know? Do
Okay.
you know who I really want to face,
Who?
guys? Do you want to know who I want to face, like with a passion?
Rough.
Kelly Hackensch. I'd love to face that.
I can
Love
move.
that guy.
Oh, that's the guy. Okay, I was confused.
I got
That
some
kid-
match for them.
That
Oh
kid
my
has a
God.
lot of potential.
Hey, he did
It's not even he has a lot of potential. It's just that
I've been
I've
hearing
been,
a lot
like-
about him recently, so he must be doing something right.
that.
I want to
Yeah.
face. He's facing Uncle Jimmy, and I want to face.
Uncle Jimmy.
I want to. You know, I have to fight Uncle Jimmy. Last time I fought Uncle Jimmy, I got screwed over by Chris Leon, so I really don't know how to feel.
Is-
Yeah.
So like,
I feel like
is Chris Leon retired again, or is he still wrestling now?
No,
He's
still
still
at
doing
it.
tabloid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so happy I tricked you guys at WrestleMania. That was great.
I
Dude,
knew
that's
that
so.
I don't even know why I'm going
you're a
to do
fucking
that.
asshole.
I love
How
my
did Billy
fans.
fall for that? Billy
Billy-
really thought that he was retiring. Like,
Yeah, I did
What,
for
Billy?
a day, but then like the next day I found out that he wasn't, but I just didn't say anything.
I knew that he wasn't retiring.
yeah, I do
jumped out,
too.
didn't you?
I knew he wasn't retiring. I just
Billy-
didn't.
I
Give a
thought
shit.
Billy
I-
paid
so-
attention.
I didn't really lie
thought too.
initially. I just didn't say anything, which is not lying, because I'm a good person. It's just not
No,
telling the
you
truth.
I don't. I might be a
It's just keeping a secret.
Did you know I don't care?
You do.
Then
you
why are
guys-
you here?
Yeah.
Because Ryan, here's something funny for you, Ryan. You know why I didn't care? Because you were in the lower card. I was the main event. I could care less if Chris was retiring.
Oh
Because
shit!
all I knew is that you sucked that you were in the lower card.
Listen, I was in the lower card because I
You
fucked up and I quit.
It's not even because
You
you
fucked
went to
up.
rehab. You went
Like
to rehab
me?
and you
Like,
said no.
That was a one-time thing, but whatchamacallit? I was like mad collision, so I left, and that was kind of, I guess, like a punishment, but I didn't really care because Chris Young.
What was your logic to quitting after immediately getting a championship match?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so I didn't want to like let what's his name, Tyler Breeze, go over because
That's so stupid.
I didn't know who he was, and I was really pissed off that I didn't know who he was.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I know it's stupid, bro, but that's just my
So
thinking.
stupid.
That is kind of
I don't
immature.
overthink stuff. I just think of something and I just do it. Like I'm really fucking spontaneous sometimes when I really should think things out. And like every possibility, I think of like the one thing that like would get me through everything quicker, and it's like a flaw.
and then
but-
and then you're like, and then you're still like, why am I not champion again?
and then,
Why
like
was it?
the week
And then
later,
when
I
you
was
realize
like,
there's no Jimmy Dunn,
Where's my 12 world championship?
and like 5 days after I left, I was like, fuck, I really messed up. So I was like, please let me back, bro. Just put me on collision. I mean, on trauma. And then bam,
Oh, hey, you about just wanted to go back.
bring me home. And now I'm
You know
on
what?
trauma.
Home to the place where you,
You know what
don't feel
makes me
like you
laugh?
belong.
But I could say
You know
that
what
I'm
really
happy
makes
with
me
my
laugh?
storylines right now because I'm not in the main event. I'm kind of more like the mid card section, but I'm fine with it because the storylines are good.
You are lower mid card.
I'm like mid
No,
card.
he's the opener. He's the opener. He's not even lower mid card. He's just.
He's enhancement talent.
Fuck you.
He's Jeff Hardy, 1990.
I'm
He
winning
enhances
though.
people.
I'm like the enhancement talent that's not enhancing anybody.
Ryswag is the Jeff Hardy, 1993.
Well, no, you never
Damn! I'm like
Richie
the
John
teenage
Lawrence,
Jeff
Tyler
Hardy who
Breeze.
lied about his age and was like wrestling legit like. Only to get himself
No, I
injured
can-
or whatever.
I can tell you that full story. He was 16 when he
Yeah.
faced off against Razor Ramon, and WWE actually denies that he was 16 during that match because they didn't want to say, "Hey, 16-year-old face off against Razor Ramon."
Yeah, because they would get in trouble.
And won. Remember, he won. He won a match against Razor Ramon.
Oh shit, yeah, it did. Jeff Hardy's awesome. He's so like
You know, Jeff Hardy-
over.
you know what pissed me off is I was a huge Jeff Hardy fan
Yeah.
until after he left WWE for the last time and got back on the drugs.
I
Oh,
stopped
yeah,
being a Jeff Hardy fan when TNA, when he came out all fucked up during the
Oh,
Sting
yeah,
match.
God.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
gross.
fucked
I was
up.
done
That was
after that.
sad.
That was like,
I
no.
was done
Jeff-
before that, but like when I heard that happen, I was so mad at him because I was just like, Jeff was like my hero.
I wasn't
He got me.
mad.
Jeff-
I was just disappointed. You know,
Jeff
father
got me
quote
into
of the year.
He got me into wrestling.
Yeah,
This
literally.
shouldn't be happening.
When I first started watching wrestling in 2007, Jeff Hardy was like one of the first stars that like really grabbed my attention.
Yeah,
because-
Jeff Hardy was cool.
Oh, Jeff Hardy was so cool because he was the cool
I
high
did,
flyer.
I-
He did stunts. He didn't give a shit, you know. And
Yeah,
You know, I
I-
was that
I-
hipster that liked Matt Hardy.
wow.
Oh, I got Hardy more.
I kind of liked Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy was just like the more boring brother, though.
No.
But it was mainly
Well,
because I
that's
met Matt Hardy.
The earliest memory I have of Matt Hardy
Too.
was the pizza eating contests or whatever. It was like a
Oh, wait,
Chicago
MVP?
pizza thing, and it was like CM Punk versus Matt Hardy, and
You mean MVP versus Matt Hardy?
Yeah, he was MVP.
oh, MVP versus Matt Hardy was a cool rivalry actually.
Actually, it was. It was
Like
pretty
they had
cool.
contests, like they played basketball and all that shit on SmackDown. Back when
I
SmackDown was
actually
actually watchable.
Yeah, I don't watch SmackDown much.
I really haven't watched SmackDown like legit in like 5 years, maybe. No, not 5, like 3.
I haven't watched SmackDown for about a month.
I
Oh,
haven't watched
in about a
anything
month.
but WrestleMania in over a couple of years.
Wait, what
I
have you
haven't
watched
watched-
in a couple years?
I haven't watched TNA in like 2 months. Two
I haven't
months.
watched
I haven't watched
TNA in like
I haven't
4
watched
years.
a wrestling show in 5 years.
Oh, shit.
I
Wait,
stopped
really?
watching TNA
you
when
watched
AJ
TNA?
left, pretty much.
That was like the last straw
Wait,
for a lot of
what?
people too.
The thing is though, after I did in 2012 I did a tryout, or 2011 I did a tryout at the Monster Factory. And when Larry Sharp told me that I had little to no chance of making it at all,
Oh,
it killed my wrestling spirit. I just stopped watching wrestling. Like, I was just
no!
like I was just like, is that how? Because, all right, let me fix my throat.
This is gonna get
When-
sad.
This is gonna get some serious shit right here. Dunn, I did 2 tryouts within 2 years of me graduating high school. I went to CDW for a little bit. Just I was gonna get a month free, but my friend couldn't drive us anymore. And then my one friend decided, hey, why don't I take you to get a tryout at Monster Factory? I'll join you. And Larry Sharp sat me down, and I wasn't the biggest guy there. In fact, the one guy that was there that I met that got the scholarship, his name is, shit, what the fuck is he? He's in NXT right now. He is literally in NXT. Steven Cutler.
Oh, yeah,
Steven Cutler.
I know who you're talking about.
His name's
Same.
Steven Cutler in NXT.
Yeah. Steven Cutler.
And Larry Sharp sat me down, was just like, why do you think no one brought money to put down for training? And I responded was just like, well, everyone's trying to get that full scholarship here. All people want are scholarships that you're offering on the website. And he was like, what scholarship? It's only a partial scholarship. So I'm like, on the website, it's advertised as a full scholarship. As in you get a free training at the Monster Factory.
So they lied about it.
Yeah,
They
pretty
lied
much.
to my face about it. And then Larry Sharp was just like, well, you can talk, but you can't, you're not that big. You're not a big guy. And there's not gonna be much for you to do as a little guy. Because I'm literally like 5'7", 5'8".
That got weird material.
And he was like, well, Rey Mysterio made it. You probably have a chance if you're a high flyer. And I'm like, I do technical wrestling.
Dead or bad.
And I left the Monster Factory, that tryout that day, like brokenhearted, because it was just like he had such a lack of faith in my ability as a person and as a what would be a wrestler. So I gave up on the profession at that moment altogether.
Poor Dunn.
And I was literally like upset for months. I didn't do anything wrestling related until I did PRW with Josh, and that was literally a year after that all happened. And now Larry Sharp is now officially off of the Monster Factory.
Yeah.
Good.
Fuck them.
It's
Fucking
the Monster Factory. The Monster Factory is now owned by a man by the name of Danny Cage, who, to be honest, has literally motivated me as a person, not to do my best as to try to be a professional wrestler, but just by watching his stuff and listening and looking at his statuses, has motivated me to be a better person in general. If you guys don't know who Danny Cage is, just look him up on Facebook. He is now the head trainer of the Monster Factory, and he literally talks about common sense. He doesn't just talk about being a professional wrestler and trying to do good in your life. He's trying to. He also talks about motivational shit, which honestly has motivated me back to trying to maybe go to the Monster Factory for training.
Yeah.
You should try, yeah.
Yeah, go for it, man.
You're still
Don't
young
give
enough,
up.
so.
Well, here's the funny part: is that me and Josh know a man by the name. His real name is Gabe, Gabe, but we knew him as the Canadian Nightmare in WU, Wrestler Unstoppable. And I messaged him a couple weeks ago and was just like, what school should I go to? Because I've always trusted him when it comes to like literal reviews on places. Like I told him I wanted to go to CZW. I told him I wanted to do this and that and the other thing. And he's one of the few people that actually believed in me. And he told me that the Monster Factory has changed a lot, considering Larry Sharp is no longer in charge. And he told me that Monster Factory is probably my best bet to get training to understand the whole thing about wrestling, because there was stories going around the indies that if you were to attempt to train at Larry Sharp's school, he would use your money just to use it for coke.
Oh,
apparently.
God.
Yeah, apparently that's the story that I remember hearing, is that he would take your money and buy drugs with it.
It's pretty fucked
And
up.
he wasn't because the thing is though, it reflected to me, because if you watch a lot of my old backyard wrestling videos when we went to the ring, there was a ring rental in 2009 where we went to the Monster Factory. The ring wasn't the best looking ring of all time because the ropes were actual ropes. Like there was no padding on the ropes. You know how there's that rubber that's around the
Yeah,
metal
they like
rope?
protect the superstars
Yeah.
and stuff.
There wasn't that wasn't in there. The backstage area where we'd come out for our entrances was just a cover, and it had like a small amount of TVs. It even had blades just chilling on the shelf, and and it wasn't up to par until we did our ring rentals back in 2010 or 11. And then that's when Danny Cage and Jake Bishop took over for Larry Sharp. They they brought it up to what it is today. Jake Bishop's no longer talking to the Monster Factory because him and Danny Cage, I believe, had a falling out.
Uh,
I don't know the full story, and they no longer talk to each other, nor do they associate with each other. But I remember doing a ring rental in the end of 2012, when I was about to get my new job at Einstein, and it was at the place they're at now. And I remember Danny Cage. I remember walking in, and Danny Cage is like, "Oh, you're back." He's like, "When are you gonna come start throwing people around again?"
Mhm.
Because he was trying to motivate me to come to the Monster Factory for training. And at that point, all I wanted to do was not wrestle, but I did backyard wrestling still because those were my friends.
yeah.
The picture on Facebook of me with all the group in the ring, and that is at the Monster Factory.
I'm gonna
And
look it up.
this is my little heartbreaking moment. And the only reason why I stopped doing backyard wrestling at that point, because I stopped after a little bit after that. I came back for one last time. The only reason why I stopped coming back is because I got a little too rough with them, apparently. Because according to them, I was such a hard hitter that they stopped talking to me and inviting me back to come wrestle
Oh.
because I was too stiff or sloppy. Yet anyone else who watched a fucking wrestling match in their life knew or supposedly told me that I looked like I knew what I was doing and that I handled every situation correctly. So Dunn was actually a very good backyard wrestler for his age or for what I was doing, according to most of my friends. And if you ask Josh himself, he confronted my old friends about this, and they responded by saying that he's too much of a stiff, that he's this, that, and the other thing. And Josh defended me when he saw that I didn't do all what I was supposed to do.
Wow.
Done story time.
Done story.
And then on top of that, they talk about how I was sloppy, and they will never admit how one of the wrestlers almost killed me
Oh
in
shit.
the back. Does anyone know what the inverter breaker is?
Yeah,
No, but it sounds like.
I do.
Do you know homicide's finisher
Yeah.
maneuver?
Nope.
Well, it's what do you do is that the wrestler gets them on their back, and
Okay.
it's facing their. Think of it like the electric chair, all right?
Mhm.
You know, they're sitting up on their shoulders, but instead of the electric chair, the wrestler is like laid back on their back, on the opposing wrestler's back. And the opposing wrestler is supposed to give a moment's notice so that the person that is receiving the move lifts up their back so they land flat on their back. And I didn't get the chance to get that moment because they didn't give me a chance to lift up my back. So as I'm laying flat, upside down and everything, he just sits down on my face, like on the back of my head, bends me like a pretzel. He bends me like a pretzel. I didn't notice. I didn't feel it because I actually became numb for the 30 seconds that this happened. After he landed, I get up in the middle of the backyard, and you see me on camera. You see this on camera. You see me rip out my purple Hardy Boy necklace out of my cheek because I took the move wrong.
Oh my
It
god,
was-
dude.
It was 2 inches away from my eye, and if it was 2 inches above, it would have collided with my eye, and that would have went through my eye.
Holy fuck,
Ow.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's.
And I pulled it out, and all you see was blood run down my cheek and run down my face. And they stopped the match immediately, like literally as soon as I got
That's
up.
good.
They stopped the match because they thought I died. And I go inside to get checked up on the whole blood thing, and they're like, "Well, this is fake, right?" And I laugh. I'm like, "This isn't fake." And it turns out that ever since then, they made notice that I've fucked up in the ring numerous times,
Mhm.
but they never admitted that they fucked up on me numerous times, and that they've almost literally have injured me numerous times before, and I'm the only one that knows how to take a fucking bump in their life compared to the lots of them. I'm not saying I've had training throughout my entire life. That's not what's the point. But I've learned more than they've learned, and then I knew how to actually land on a move when it comes to professional wrestling. To a degree. I'm not saying I'm the best at this shit. I'm far from it. But
Yes.
what irked my soul the most is when my backyard wrestling friends told me that I was too stiff to be in the ring. And after that moment, they started like making fun of me and shit
Oh,
behind
man.
my back. And like I was just like so pissed off that they would do that kind of shit because I thought they trusted me. You know, I was their world champion at one point too. Like it was some like very sleek sluts like slimy shit they pulled on me. And they will never admit it to my face to this day, but they will tell everyone else that I fucked up.
Barbecue bullshit.
Because like if you ever watch any of my backyard wrestling videos up from 2010 and up until the last video I was ever in, you can tell that they literally held me down from day one. Yeah, I won matches. Yeah, I was in world title opportunities, but they always had me lose in some type of incredibly awful fashion. Like I was supposed to be, I faced off against their Intercontinental Champion at a pay-per-view
Mhm.
in a submission match, mind you, but it wasn't for the title.
Oh, it's weird.
Give me a reason why. Give me a reason why it shouldn't have been for the title, because it made
There is
no
none.
absolute.
That doesn't make any
It, lit-
sense.
Well,
and
like
then
NCW back then.
and then at the pay per view after, like at the next season after, I had to face off for number one contendership for the title and lost.
Fuck.
Like, and I beat the champion. I beat him in the submission match.
So you
I
beat the
I made
champion.
him.
Wow.
I,
You
I,
don't give match.
Yeah, that's
I
messed
made
up.
I made him tap out. That was the whole point. I made him tap out.
You
Yet
don't give a championship match.
and I didn't get a championship match.
Yeah, and then had you fight for the number one contendership and had you lose that even though you beat
Yeah,
the
you
champion in
lost
the
anyway.
previous
Like,
season.
fuck?
You
That's
think
terrible booking.
You think
Why
Lucha's
not
very
get
bad at
up
booking?
back
BYTW was probably the worst booking of all time. Like they had me do, like one week they none of my winnings made sense. Like literally, they had a storyline with me going where I was going against the evil like faction, like the heel faction.
Mhm.
But like I never faced off against the leader who I was supposed to face off at a pay-per-view. And then I was supposed to go on to the main event, but they never pushed for it. And they will and this is me venting about it because like me and my friend TJ, who was Leon Lush in NCW, he was one of my best friends of all time, knows what the hell they did to me because every person that watched any of my matches or any of my backyard wrestling matches noticed that I was better or able to do more than most of the guys there. But they were, according to some people, as in my friend and a couple of my friends who were in there, they were jealous of my ability to actually wrestle. And they held me back for years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So why am I venting about this now? Because I recently stumbled across a video of mine back when I was in 2009. This was when I just turned 18. I had long hair. I was in a
Like
ring.
me.
I was 18 years old. I was young. This was 6 years ago. I won the match, but then when I fast forward a couple years later into one of the known BYTW seasons, they I lost. I remember seeing the match I had for the against the Intercontinental Champion and me beating them, but it wasn't for the title. And thinking to myself, why the fuck did they book it like this? Like, what was the actual point across? Like, I beat the champion. I should have gotten a match. And in terms, I should have gotten a match with this champion. Even if I would have lost against the champion for the title, it should have still been mine. Instead, they had me face against a jobber at the next season in a stupid feud that was supposed to start with him attacking me backstage. So that's why I kind of stopped talking to a lot of them. It even after I did the guy who did BYTW, I did 3 separate videos for him when I was doing the Power Ranger movies because I was an actual Power Ranger for those
Power
movies.
Rangers.
I was the Red Ranger, ironically.
The best
And
one.
even then, like we did the 3rd movie, and he never told me he never contacted me to tell me when he was going to release the movie and tell me that they were going to do a little. He used to do theatrical releases, quote unquote.
Ah.
And it was like a whole event where all of us would watch the movie together. And he never invited me for it. I'm like,
That's
really?
messed up,
I'm kind of like a star role in the fucking movie. And he just never invited me and just stopped talking to me after that. I haven't talked to them in probably 2 years at this point.
Wow.
And I'm kind of done with that side of my friends because I thought,
Done.
Done.
I literally thought they were my friends, but I felt like they were holding me back when it comes to these type of things. And now that I'm saving enough money and now that I'm doing what I wanted to do, I'm trying to save up money to go to the Monster Factory and try to get in contact with Danny Cage
Yeah, you totally
about
do that.
actually do wrestling training and actually prove them wrong that I'm not this like stiff, overbearing person, and that I'm gonna overshadow the shit out of them, and that's my plan.
Yeah. We believe in you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to make fun of the fact that I was Josh Gavin's shadow. I was in the shadow of this backyard wrestling fed for years, and they literally held me back for the longest time. True story.
Sniff, sniff.
All right, I'm done ranting. So whatever you guys want to talk about. Sorry,
It's alright.
sorry to give.
It's no problem, because, I mean, it's the NCW podcast. We can, like, talk about anything. It's like real-life wrestling, so people want to know more about, like, behind the scenes, so
Yeah,
it's
let's.
not cool.
Well, the thing is though, everyone's like, "Why don't you use a pick rep?" And I'm like, "Well, to be 100% honest with you, and Rainey had me do a pick rep for his company for
Yeah,
NCW, but
go beat them at APW.
because that's how Rainey rolls.
Go
But
beat them.
That's how he reigns.
if Dunn, he did pick, I will admit, Rainey did pick the perfect pick rep for me with Davey Richards, because I'm like a huge fan of Davey Richards, and like his style is a lot similar to mine. Because when I learned the submission moves that I know now, like nuts. It's like,
Alright, so, any other topics we could talk about in this? Because I didn't really plan ahead that much.
Go with that. I didn't even know we were gonna be doing it.
I know, this is such a last-minute podcast.
It is.
It was gonna
Hey,
be,
what the
me
fuck?
playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, like, I guess we'd, like, talk over it, but instead we decided
Yeah,
to do
so I was
podcast
like-
instead.
I was like, fuck that. Let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
And then
Ryan still has yet to duel me, because he's a bitch.
Wait, what?
You still have yet to duel me because you're a bitch.
Oh, I'll duel you soon. Just get, I guess, like, a computer, and then get, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. and we will
I don't
do.
even need Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I got my Lightsworn deck on me right now.
You have Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro?
I don't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I have a
Oh.
Lightsworn deck, like the actual physical cards.
Oh. Like, I don't really have a
You
lot
want
of
to
physical cards though anymore.
hear something really funny, Ryan?
What?
Do you know the current do you know the deck Ghost Tricks by any chance?
Ghost ship or tricks? I don't think
But,
so.
yeah. Well, it's a top tier deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently, or whatever it was.
Why are we talking about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Because
why
I
not?
beat
We have nothing else to talk
because
about.
because I have a starter deck that I bought like 2 years ago because my friends at college played Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. I play Magic more, but I played against them with my starter deck. In Yu-Gi-Oh! I was facing a top tier Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck and I won with a starter deck.
Star decks are actually pretty good though. Like,
Yeah,
if you
you
get the
told
right
us
one.
about that.
But yeah.
And I will continuously play the starter deck because I love starter decks that are so gimmicky that
They
I can
work.
do I can do my Yugi voice and be funny about it. Like I draw, I play pot of green.
Oh man, I used to do that all the time when I dueled back in the day. Like, I would pretend to be like Yami Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever. I'll be
It's like this allows me to draw 2 cards.
yeah, you'd explain
I-
everything.
I play negate attack.
It
This allows
negates
me
your
to take
attack.
attack. No, and then there's the bridge series. I know what negate attack does. It says it in the fucking name.
Yeah. Fucking love that show. I might have said this already on a podcast, but like that's like the one YouTube series that's been around forever that's still good. Like every other show that's been around since 2006 is like dipped in quality and somehow. But Yu-Gi-Oh keeps
Well,
getting
no,
better. The Bridge series.
Little Karibo, I love his the play he does with Merrick.
Oh, the Let's Play series is yeah. Series is that's not even English, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean because
The LPs.
I was listening to Merrick's Bloodlines and he was like, "I'm about to go to Foxy Boxes." Like what? Like what?
Merrick is like the best. I
And him
fucking
and
love
Bakura.
Like
Like, he was like,
the ultimate
People
shipping.
have been people on the internet been surfacing about me and Bakura, and it's true. Everything's true. We are 100% evil. And Bakura's like, that's not what they were talking about, Merrick. No, that's what they're talking about. Everything we're evil.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Not anything else. They're just evil. Not like they're in love or anything.
Or
And homo.
Yeah.
they're about to get married.
Who's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh villain from like just the original series?
The original
Oh
series?
shit.
Yeah.
Kaiba.
Oh, I was like,
Bakura.
I wouldn't really count
Bakura.
Kaiba as a villain, but he would have to be my favorite, I guess, because Kaiba's
Bakura.
awesome. Kaiba's kind of like
He
the
was a
anti-hero. He was for a
He
little
was a
bit.
villain though.
I would
guess,
say Bakura, because, Bakura was like a chump.
I haven't even finished the first fucking season, I think, or is it the
The
second
first
season? I'm not
season.
sure.
Well, no. it's
Have you
just that
ever watched
Bakura-
it though? Like,
Yes.
yeah.
I made it. Like, where did I make it to? I think I made it to City Duels. Like,
Oh, Battle City.
yeah, Battle City. Yeah, right. I think I made it right past that, and they're in the finals or something like that. I haven't watched it since.
When I was a kid, that's when I stopped watching for a little bit because I like got out of the loop for a little bit. But then later on, I watched like the rest of the DVD and stuff, and it gets so good after that. Waking the Dragons is like not even canon, but it's such a good storyline.
We
With,
should
like,
talk about NCW
dogs.
now.
There's nothing to talk about. CW, more like I don't even know. But who be
There are
better
various
though?
topics.
Pegasus or Merrick?
Just
I like Merrick because he's cool as shit.
Nah, Bakura's like the badass one.
Bakura's cool, but I feel like he's really underutilized a lot of the time.
That's why he's the best villain, because he was underutilized.
He becomes like the
Hey.
main villain during like the last arc, and that's all cool. But like, he's just a good villain. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but either Kaiba or Merrick, it'll probably be my favorite. out of all of them. All right, so any NCW topics we could even talk about?
I'm trying to think of some.
I'm gonna look on the page and see if there's anything.
You guys
Why don't
want
we
to give
talk about-
prediction?
Got new diva.
Was the new diva already?
Oh yeah, Ariana Lux.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who the hell is that?
dude,
like,
Cody's gonna
why
fuck
is
her,
this-
man.
Why is there so much hype?
Why not?
Cause I guess like not a lot of divas join the company. A lot, I guess. So whenever someone does,
We
it's
have
like a
so
big-
many divas, Ryan. What are you talking about?
I mean, name like I mean, most of them are not even relevant. So
No, really.
Naomi, Marley,
Cameron,
Giselle, Brie
the
Bella,
legend.
AJ
Vixen,
Lee,
Rosita.
Gabby,
Kenny King.
Rosita. Vixen's not even here anymore in my point of view.
Why did
Well,
Vixen even
think-
leave though? Like, is there a reason behind it, or was she just like fuck it? Cause
See,
I think she's
Vixen
just like fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm not even like I'm kind of upset that Vixen's doing that because
me
like
too.
I did love
Because-
it. I was
because Kathy still has that grudge against NCW that happened like last year. That remember when she quit and everything?
Yeah.
No.
I remember.
I don't remember at all.
Well, if she
I
can't
don't-
get over it, that's her problem. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because when I
not
was
even
in-
NCW's obviously given her giving her her
Give her a championship.
yeah, she's giving her a spotlight
and
and
she's
she's
still,
getting what she wants.
and she's
I
still
don't
the
know what she
champion.
could be.
Media.
I'm
I don't
kinda
think
mad
for
about
long.
it.
nah, she's
At
not
this
for long.
point, she's still champion, but not for long.
Yeah, she just lost to Marley. So
He did
I-
promo.
I really think that Vixen's gonna lose to Rosita next.
she's gonna have
If-
to. What she
If
can't beat
Rosita
Rosita.
promos, like I'm kind of mad Rosita didn't promo like last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lucky
I'm really mad about that. I'm like Anna is really fucking up. She better not fuck up.
Again.
I will turn on her. I
How-
will Dunn bust her shit.
I don't get how like she would have time to promo when she's plotting NCW World Domination. That
Yeah.
would be like the main thing to do.
I agree with Rod.
Because if Tyler Breeze retains the title one more time, I think she's gonna just kill him.
Did we
Yeah.
lose Stoner?
Get on me, John.
We lost Stoner a while ago.
He didn't
Is
even
that
say
Malin
anything.
talking?
No, this is Robert.
Yeah. Brian left like 40 minutes ago.
Like- Yeah, you
Shit,
know,
no, I
that
mean it's
document
Juiceman,
is,
guys. It's not Robert. It's Juiceman.
Juiceman.
Robert.
Yeah.
It was-
You're trying like to get Juiceman over
Juiceman
so
over.
much.
Dude, I've been trying to get Juiceman over
It's like
since
2
2014.
years. Yeah.
It's been 2 years.
NCW
Yeah, I
is just
If Jimmy
You
Dunn
Yeah,
gets
have
super
Ryswag.
over,
You have Ryswag. I want Juiceman. Okay, just let
and I
me
got
have it.
and I got the Dunn Buster, and that's more over than Juice Man.
John Baja.
even the phrase
Stupid.
"heel done" is
That's
more over than
stupid.
Juiceman.
I'm stop. I'm the curb
Every
stop.
weekend, and more over than Juiceman.
I'm the heel done, heel.
Heel done is over as fuck.
Trying to look.
You know
at the
who's
top.
more? You know who's more over than Juice Man?
Who? Giselle.
Everybody making
Tyler
Sean
Breeze.
Cameron's more over than Juice Man.
Oh shit.
collection, and more over than Juiceman.
All right, I didn't go that far.
Wait, Billy, what did he say?
What?
Wait, I didn't hear what Billy said. Who?
He said Collision is more over
It's
than.
more over than
Oh
Juice Man.
shit! It might be, because we talk about Collision all the damn time.
You do.
It's like I was
We
thinking
don't
about
men-
this earlier.
Like,
Like,
Oh my
how are the
God.
jobbers jobbers when we talk about them all the fucking time? They're more
Yeah,
over than
not
like the
over
mid carders.
these jobbers.
They're like infamously over, but they're still over. We all know who
Yeah.
Genesis is, even though he's probably won about 5 matches in his whole career.
He's like the most over guy.
He really is, and it's fucked up.
Yeah, like
We're
truly.
helping them. Like, the way to keep them as jobbers is if we don't mention them at all.
Yeah, truly. I agree.
I wonder if Luke is gonna actually leave the company soon though. Like maybe he already left. I don't even know what's going on anymore
Well,
with
he
him.
did leave.
Oh, good. He has to stay.
Luke Cage or Luke O'Connell?
Luke O'Connell. Or Connor.
The thing is, though, Luke O'Connell's not gonna win, not gonna leave, because he feels like this is his only chance of being good.
Yeah,
God.
it is, guys. Come
Because
on, Luke.
think about all the companies he's in. The TNA EFED that we think he runs isn't as good as that. Like he probably is a little Natty or little Stephanie McMahon,
Everybody.
and
Yeah.
Linda McMahon comments something, and then Stephanie's like, "Mama."
Yo, if any of
Love
you
you.
get bored one day and you have nothing to do, just like look at all the little pages and read all the comments. It's like a fun half an hour. It's so fucking great. I did that like a couple days ago. I was waiting online for something, and I was just reading that shit, and it like made my time go so quickly.
Okay.
You know what was really funny is that I read Genesis's wall,
Yeah. Oh, I
and
shut
it had his daughter on there,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Dad, Dad," and she's like, "What's wrong, baby girl?" And she's like, "I'm having a nightmare." Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm having a
Oh my
nightmare.
God.
And she's like, "I'm
Okay,
gonna put
guys.
you to sleep." And then
I'll
little
put
Becky
you to
Lynch
sleep.
comment-
I'm gonna fucking kill you. End that
Little-
nightmare.
So
Little Becky Lynch
guys-
comments, "Oh, baby girl, you'll be okay. I promise. Me and Daddy are here."
One,
Come on.
What?
babies can't talk.
Yeah, Judy.
That's it.
do you guys want to review Collision's card? I mean, not review
It's
it,
like
but
4
predict it.
matches, but alright.
Everybody can wait every match.
We didn't even did we even give predictions, or we just talked about it? We just mentioned all the matches. We
I
didn't
mentioned
predict-
most of
Don't
them,
even know what
but
we are doing.
we didn't really predict it. Okay, so let's predict it. Who will be the Extreme Champion contender or whatever? Bully Ray, CM Punk, Luke Harper, or Shawn Michaels?
G.A. Buck.
It'll have to be Luke Harper, I think. I don't really
It's
know.
funny that
Or-
Billy's supporting Punk when he's always been like
Fuck.
The
I
fucking
fucking
Punk
don't like
hater.
him, but
Yeah,
shit
Punk
legit.
hates-
Bully Ray fucking sucks.
Yeah.
is Luke Bully Ray?
What?
Is Luke Bully Ray?
I think
I don't
so. 'Cause This is an ace
No,
cage.
no.
No, it's up beyond. Jake.
The guy, his name's Jake Johnson, but he's
Jake
a
Jake Johnson
He's a,
from New Girl.
he's Seth Rollins in Lucha Underground.
Eddie?
Yeah, he's Seth
I
Rollins
thought
in
you
Lucha.
got Jake to
I just want to go back to
Hey,
the
wanna
Luke
something really
thing
funny?
for a quick
You know,
second.
he's
Yeah, what?
Jake Johnson's so good he beat Christian Rainey.
Holy shit. I feel like everybody's
Wait,
kind of beating
promo?
Christian Rainey once, though.
You know why he beat Christian Rainey? Because Christian Rainey didn't promo.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Genesis did too.
The best with the Luke alts, though, is like when someone's like, Daddy, smiley face, and then like the comment down below is like, whatever, like, son.
What's up? What's up? What's up,
smiley
bub?
face. What's up,
No,
bub?
my favorite's what's
Want
up,
a
bub?
spoon?
You know what? No, my favorite one was my favorite little one was MVP. He's like, stop He's like, stop talking to my workers, yo. It's like, get off my workers' ass or something like that. Just like, dude, who the fucks are you?
Oh, yo, Billy, I found the baby page that I told to go kill itself, and
Oh, yeah?
the comment was deleted, and I was so pissed because I wanted to screenshot that. I have to look for that now on my computer, because...
No, why don't you say it again? Why don't you do it again?
Oh, I was going to, but I forgot. I will now,
You're
though.
probably
right.
blocked.
Do it
Oh,
right
that's
now.
a good point. Yeah, I might be blocked, but I'll do it. I'll see what I can do.
No, go on one of the. What you should do is go on the.
The thing is, I have to find it, but it shouldn't be that hard.
No, go on Genesis's page and find his daughter and be like, go kill yourself.
Alright.
What Oiba?
And then the next show we should bury Genesis. No, you
And
should
then
make.
Family.
It's Genesis GWS Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised it's not Little Genesis, but
What?
let's
What
see.
AGWF?
This is what we should do. We should push Genesis to the moon, and have him the next trauma, have him face off against me,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
have it be such an easy win, and then have him lose the tag team title shot.
So I'm on Genesis's wall, and the top post says, "So TNA is in Jobbermania 2." Bitch, I've never even announced Jobbermania 2. What are you talking about? I mean, I did in the podcast an hour ago, but this was 2 weeks ago. I gotta read it. Like, there's a link. Oh, an insider. Okay. Breaking news: TNA EFED will make an appearance at Jobbermania 2. All superstars on the current roster are eligible. Because the Fed and all the little superstars and divas are there, all are jobbers. Oh, and Jimmy posted this. Lit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that post.
Does it say satire on it?
No, it
No.
doesn't. It's
So
truth.
it's real. You confirm for
if
my
you-
own
if you-
pay-per-view.
If you really give me rights to Jobbermania 2, they will all be in a match, and they're all gonna job.
You could
know
write
who's
it.
gonna
I'll
job-
let you.
Duet by Naked and Jimmy Doll.
You know who's they're gonna job to?
You.
They're gonna job to every single Miguel Roderick.
Yeah, gimmick.
Yeah, he's
man.
gonna make his grand return at Jobbermania 2. Oh,
And
wait.
they're all gonna lose. And you know what? I'm gonna make him want to kill himself.
I'm trying to find Genesis's daughter, but I don't know. Would it be on the posts of
It would be visitor post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It would be, and it's like Beavis or something at the end.
Uncle-y. Fucking Uncle-y. Frowny face. What the fuck?
Read the comments.
What's wrong, bub? Scared he come back. Frowny face. Genesis says, aw. Lucy Megan Rain says, Genesis or whatever, crawls and hides under your leg, and you're spelt you are. Then this little Natalia. Here you go, bro. Civic man. Little Becky Lynch says, hey, hot bum. What the fuck? Uncle-y Genesis. Everyone's calling him Uncle. Oh, I found the child. It's not a baby, but it is a kid, I guess, like a little girl. So I'm gonna tell her to kill herself.
Opa.
And this is fun because this is a podcast. What should I say? Like, what exactly should I tell this bitch?
Feel like
You're gonna get kicked. You're gonna get blocked off Facebook.
Nah.
No. What you should do is be like Luke O'Connell. Stop making fake accounts, you fucking weirdo.
Alright. Luke.
Be like, I challenge you to a match at Jobbermania at Jobberslam.
Jobber Slam, yes. Alright, so Luke, stop making these dumb fucking let's say family member accounts.
You know what? You know what's funny is that he has more accounts than the DeLeon family.
He does way
Yeah,
more
dude.
accounts. I want to like hack his account and find out how many accounts he even has, because it's probably like 50 plus.
You know what's it's even funnier is that the DeLeon family is more over.
And at least the DeLeon family is like more than one person. This is probably just Luke. Luke had made his own family. And it's really
I definitely
fucking-
want to know who Jacob is. Me and him are having a bromance right now. No joke.
I like him. He teaches.
Jacob's good. I wonder who he
Yeah.
is though. Like, is he actually just Jacob something or like?
Jacob Dalion.
I know
No,
Jacob
but-
DeLeon's Jacob DeLeon,
but-
but I mean,
okay.
who is he really? Like,
Oh, I
I would love to know.
don't know.
'Cause, like, he-
Yeah.
I bet
he's
it's
sold
Chris.
out and like.
No, you probably dead.
It could be, but I don't know. It could be anybody, I guess. Probably maybe like a friend of Chris or something.
Chris.
Jobber Slam.
You probably dead. They Dalion. Yeah.
And oh,
Eh.
the other thing I want to mention is that I googled like little baby girl on Google Images, and the pictures
The
that are
fuck?
on. No, there's a reasoning. I'm not a creep, okay? Luke is using the fucking pictures from Google Images, like the first page of Google Images, as like the pictures for the fucking babies on his account.
Oh, wait.
So Luke's the creeper here.
Luke.
You
Wait,
what?
no. Luke.
What
Like
did you Google?
like little baby girl or something like that. And I was
Apologize.
like, okay, I'm gonna go to Lucy
It's a
Megan
real
Rain's
account.
account, And then I'm gonna go on Google. I think that's what I typed. Little baby girl.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna fucking find something. I know I am.
We most fuck up people. NCW.
Like, some of these pictures I could fucking tell, like, they've been posted on, like, these walls or whatever. But so far, I haven't found this specific one, so maybe, I don't know, fuck. This is fucking weird. This is trippy, like, so many fucking babies.
Dude, lock it off. No more.
I have to find this shit. I can't find it, so whatever. But, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know.
I apologize to everybody watching.
There's nothing weird about this, I'm just proving a point.
It's very weird. You're looking at baby girls.
I'm looking at baby girls to have a fucking matching game. I'm not looking at baby girls to, like, look up baby girls.
He's looking up pictures of a child that he can compare the page to, because that's what the page is using.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah, weird.
Luke did this, I mean,
Luke, oh yeah, Luke weird too.
Luke's probably like
But you know what?
27.
You know what I think Luke does? You know what I think Luke does? I really think that he sits there and was just like, I should really make myself look like I'm over.
Yeah, yeah. But he ain't over.
He's not over.
No.
He's
He
an
ain't
asshole.
over. We're talking about him.
And the fucking,
But
He's
Billy, you
over
gotta
being a
understand.
cop.
Billy, you gotta understand. There's a right to be over, and there's a right to be completely dissed. He's being dissed right now. This is not being over. This is
Yeah.
us
this
saying
is, like,
that he
fucking
sucks,
infamous.
and that the reason why he's still relevant in our company is because we still talk about him because we have no other jobbers to fill the spot.
He's
And
not.
you as a booker should book him against me next trauma so that I can just beat him.
Ejaculation, not drama.
Alright, so one more thing, or two more things, I guess. For the Lucy profile that I'm on, like, just like little fucking baby, of course. There's an album that she posted, like pictures of herself. They're all different fucking babies. One of them's like even a different fucking like
Color?
yeah, like at least ethnicity. I mean, I don't know about color. I mean, it's just totally fucking obvious. Like one baby's fucking pale, and this other one's like maybe Latino or something.
It's lax.
And the about says, Mommy is Bella, Nanny's Madison, Granddaddy's Magnus, and Austin Aries is Granddaddy. So Austin Aries and fucking Magnus are grandparents or some shit like that.
No.
Even though they're like
Not all
32.
people.
Like, fuck, this is like the weirdest shit. And I guess we'll go away from that topic because I guess you guys are sick of it. By
Not
now.
really. I think it make it keep.
Well, I guess we can keep going, but I want to talk about Collision, I guess.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, Galatians.
Because we were talking about that. And then
Go!
we all did.
Go!
Okay, so,
Hi.
oh, Cole, welcome back. We talked about babies.
Yeah, and why?
What the
Look,
fuck are you talking about babies for?
Because of Luke.
You were locking up patients.
Why were you? Why?
I told another kid to kill itself, but it's okay because it's Luke's alternate, so it's not actually like I'm doing anything wrong here.
We are very horrible people.
We're just bored
I
of
mean, I've always
shit.
known that. That's why I got along with you guys so well.
Yeah. By the way, the
Okay.
podcast's
Well,
still going
go.
on, so we're not over
I'm
yet.
still the most over guy in NCW because I'm Jimmy Dunn and I approve this message.
So the
And
next
me and Rob are going to White Castle.
Rocky
We're
Williams.
going to White Castle. Genesis
So-
versus
So I got a legitimate question.
Oh yeah, sure.
I have actual question this time.
Mhm.
Who became the quickest Triple Crown champion in NCW's history?
I don't know.
Like, who won all 3 major titles in the shortest amount of time?
It might have been you.
Because I was about to lay claim to that, like the last promo I cut against Douglas Vortex, but I didn't know how true it was. I didn't know if
No, not really.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
You didn't even go for championship. I don't know.
I
In
won
my
the
entire career, I would have been.
I won the
That's
global
not
title.
cool.
I won the global tag and world.
And how
So
long?
I won the global title at last WrestleMania, and then I won the world title this WrestleMania. But in between
And
those
you won the
two
tag titles. So
WrestleManias,
yeah.
I won the
Between-
tag titles.
So it's like a direct year, pretty much, between winning all
Yeah,
titles.
pretty
so.
much.
You're probably the longest in like the new NCW. I would say that, but old NCW had like quicker title changes and stuff, I believe. So I don't know
Yeah,
about that.
pretty much.
I remember when Billy hated me.
Who my dude?
Billy doesn't hate anybody. Billy loves
I
us
do.
all. We
Oh,
are
no,
his
like-
friends.
Like,
Just the
I
fact I'm not gonna you.
think
Okay.
it was D Generation X that kept on like saying, like, "Oh hey, Shaggy and Vampiro or hate you or some reason." I never really
Alright,
understood.
So, should we go to the next match?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
Because wait,
We were
did
talking
anybody
about
even make their
predictions.
predictions for the Extreme Titles #1
I
contender
already
match?
let me check. Yeah, I said Luke Harper.
I did it,
I'm
bro.
gonna say.
Oh,
Mm,
I put it
I
in,
don't
bro.
know. I don't know. That I'm gonna go with either. I'm gonna go with CM Punk. I'm gonna go agree with Billy on this one.
How could you? Okay, next match is Genesis versus Braun Strowman.
And-
I don't care about this match, but Braun is probably gonna win because Genesis can't win.
The fans.
No, it's not
Okay,
even
but
that.
why
The
Billy
smart
won?
marks are gonna win.
I feel like Luke's just not gonna promo like Luke Cage.
It's Luke versus Luke.
But we all know who's the better Luke.
Yeah, Luke Okada.
I got money on Luke.
Luke O'Connor.
No,
Come here,
Abraham
no,
Lincoln.
I got
Kevin
my
Owens,
money on the
Kevin
ref.
Owens.
All right, so the
John
next
Cena.
match is Abraham Lincoln versus Kevin Owens.
Lincoln.
Obviously, Lincoln's
Kevin
gonna
Owens.
win this match because Owens is
I'm not
buried.
vote to kill myself.
They're
Hey.
not gonna bury
you know,
Kevin Owens.
Lincoln,
Okay.
Lincoln became kind of a bitch after Lucha.
I
No.
really didn't think that Abe was gonna last this long in NCW. I thought he was just gonna be there for a couple weeks and then leave, but
Yeah, me too.
he's still here to this day for some reason.
It was another one of Luke O'Connell's accounts.
I will go to do the Royal Rumble and go away.
But it's been 4 months almost.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe 3
I will go
months.
do the Royal Rumble, go away, never come back.
Judas Savior or whatever should have killed Abraham Lincoln, like the real one, and then that's how he would retire.
But Abraham Lincoln's already dead. That's what's the confusing part.
No,
Yeah.
he never died. He never died.
So he's like 400 years old.
Yes, he did.
So
Billy, he
you're
did die.
saying that?
You
You're
are
saying-
the
Oh my
No.
God, Ryan!
What?
to be Undercut
You
champion.
and I need to do a series. We'll do Fed Walking Dead. The reason why it began was
Dude.
because Abraham Lincoln is undead.
We've been like
Stoner.
planning this for over a year. And we
Stoner.
haven't done anything.
Stoner.
about
Stoner,
it.
do it. Let's do it. I'll do it with you. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
A Walking Dead E-Fed? Yes.
Oh, an EFED, we could do that.
Wait,
Really
is
good.
that what you guys were just talking about?
Pretty much,
And
yeah.
Fed.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it was an
pretty much.
EFED, but we didn't really.
We can make it a
Plan it.
series, like on.
It'll be like a big fan fiction about like about Walking
I-
Dead and
Yeah,
fucking
what happened to my
NCW.
fan fictions?
Yeah, the fan fictions. What happened to them?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
OMG, I got really hyped because I thought this was a Saturday night and I have Adult Swim on and I was like, oh yeah, fucking anime's gonna be on now, but nope, it's not.
Oh, yeah. You just had me hyped, too.
I got really excited.
Did you watch Parasite yet? The series restarted. I
Oh,
forgot to
fucking
tell you.
did? Shit. What episode is it on? Like, is it like early on, or is it episode like 12 already?
No, it's later now. It was at 1 a.m. and now it's at 3 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Tokyo
Oh, I'm not
Ghoul.
gonna fucking make
Tokyo
that every
Ghoul.
week. Tokyo Ghoul Route A is gonna be out on Blu-ray like in a couple weeks, and I'm really fucking hyped about that because I've been waiting for that forever. Tokyo Ghoul is so good, especially that last episode.
I know.
Like the last episode fucking
You need to-
made the whole series.
Does any other channels like put anime on, or is it just freaking
It's
Adult
just
Swim?
Adult Swim, which really sucks. Now this is an NCW podcast, but I don't give a shit. I feel like anime
Welcome
at
to
this
the
point.
anime podcast. You know,
Yeah,
this is episode 5.
it's
Ryan
season
is
18.
kawaii.
We
Oh.
need Douglas. We need Doug Vortex.
They really need to make an anime-only channel. Like they totally could do it. It'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Not like
I would
premium,
give
just
them
like a
that,
simple
100%.
channel with all anime all day long.
And
But
no, just
Crunchyroll.
and Death Note constantly.
Oh
It's
yeah.
probably animate your bed.
Because like if you
Cole-
were watching
Cole would
anime on
never
Adult
watch it.
Swim, it's terrible because you have to wait every week for a new episode. Like literally.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
late.
I would still never watch it.
And it's like like you have to record it. And like if you don't, then you're kind of fucked if you're gonna accidentally fall asleep. It's not like they're
I'm
airing
now
it at
giving
prime
Fairy
time.
Tale a second chance. So
You're not?
I'm giving Fairy Tale a second chance.
Is it good? I want to watch that one.
I
like the character art,
I
so-
watched the first episode. I was entertained. Got into it mostly because of a girl. Broke up with that girl. Didn't watch it. Hated it for a few months, and then just gave up for 2 years.
Like now's the time to
Oh.
watch it because now like the show's on hiatus again or something like that. So
What are your thoughts on One Piece?
I only watched the 4Kids dub, so I don't really have
haven't-
many
wait,
thoughts.
I think they started
only-
putting that on Adult Swim too.
The only
One
anime,
Piece.
the only anime I've been watching right now is Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal.
Don't watch
Oh my
Zexal.
God.
Dude, Zexal shit. Don't watch it, please.
I'm literally almost done it now.
Okay,
like,
then
I
just
literally
finish it.
I'm still trying to finish anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! The first season. Like,
The first season.
Zexal is like if Yugi did meth
Literally, and he
and
sucks.
watched Dragon Ball Z.
I'm feeling the flow.
Like they ran out
Dragon
of
Ball Z was my
references.
first anime love.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wait,
Duel
you're-
Monsters was my first.
You're feeling the flow.
Well, actually, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my first. I forgot about that. when I
Actually,
was 7.
technically, it was probably Pokemon for me, but I don't really count that as an anime. Because
I would watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but I wouldn't know what the hell was happening, and I'd play the game, but I would have no idea how to play it
Oh, same.
because I was 7.
Technically, mine would be Teen Titans.
Is that even anime? Does that count? I don't think
Is
it
that
does.
an anime?
Yeah.
No, it's made
Yeah,
in the
that-
West, right?
That one was actually counted as an anime.
Really?
The old one or the new
The
one?
old-
Obviously, Teen Titans Go is an anime, you know?
Yeah, obviously, because it's filled full of, smart points and
Nah, it's like the most American shit ever.
yeah, that's like if America
I wake up to
straight up
Teen
owned
Titans Go.
Japan.
Well, I guess
wake up-
Tokyo, Teen Titans Go to Tokyo, whatever it was called, that technically is an anime movie, I would assume, because, I mean, they go to fucking Tokyo.
I wake up every morning to Teen Titans Go, so don't go dissing that show.
Teen Titans Go is really funny if you're out of it, or like high or whatever.
But you know what? The
Yeah,
original Teen
if
Titans was
you're-
like
That is
best
like the
one
funniest
because,
shit
like,
ever.
The
It's
original
like
Teen
the-
Titans is the best though.
Oh yeah, totally. If you say Teen Titans Go is better than Teen Titans, then like
Then you
you're
should kill
wrong.
yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but
Nah,
I already
like
told a
Ben
kid to
10.
kill himself. So
You can
I like-
that's
do
my
what Luke
limit.
O'Connell does.
I liked Ben
Fake
10
comments.
better.
That got
I never
big.
liked Ben
I feel
10.
like I feel like Luke O'Connell masturbates to his alternate accounts.
Oh God,
Probably.
you gotta go there.
You
Why do
probably
you gotta
could.
go there?
he's like, oh yeah, I've had like 25 grandchildren. I've made it in life.
No. He's
And
just
they're
like
all
a final.
babies.
Yeah, and they
Oh
don't
my
grow,
God.
and they
You
all
want
speak
something really
English.
funny? You want something really funny?
Sure.
He's probably a virgin in real life.
Oh, he has to be.
Yeah, to be, yeah.
Oh yeah, if he wasn't, I'll be like really surprised.
Ryan's a virgin in real life.
Oh,
Oh!
True.
Oh,
bro, false.
you're speaking the truth.
Oh. Yo, what if Luke has like this girlfriend who's totally addicted to e-fetting and is like running all the pages with him? That's like true fucking love right there.
Yeah.
Is it true?
But you
Is
know-
that real?
No, I'm just
No,
like
it's
I was
not.
saying what if.
No, it's not because his girlfriend's make believe.
Doubt it's not. It's true. It can't be, but like imagine.
Luke O'Connor's the most scrubbiest scrub of all time.
Luke O'Connell gives Australia a bad name.
Luke O'Connor could you leave NCW?
Luke
Luke
O'Connell
O'Connell.
is gonna be trying to murder us after he listens to this.
Nah, he's all about the positive
But,
energy.
As soon as okay, just here's how you scare him away, Ryan.
Yeah.
Here's how you scare him away. You
I'm
put
ready.
Josh Gavin's face on it.
Oh yes, I'm gonna do that.
We need we need
He's
to
not
get the
even
Josh
here.
Gavin.
Get it.
We need the
Yo.
Josh Gavin.
Can I please ask for a request?
Yeah, sure. What?
All right, put me up against Genesis of the next show, like the next,
Ryan can't grant that request.
Super
Why are you
show.
asking him?
no, the next
Yeah, I thought you were
Super
asking me. I was like, I can't do that.
no, at the next Super Show, and have me beat him by not promoing. Like I don't promo at all the entire week, and I still beat him.
It's like I
Yo,
own
just do
10% of
Do what
NCW,
Vixen
but I
did and
can't
post
fucking
a
book
picture of your
anything.
title.
Yeah, Julie.
So like technically, I do own 10% of NCW because like of all the spin-off content I produce.
No, you don't.
Don't
Technically,
you
I
dare.
do.
No, but
I-
me and Ryan are the next owners of NCW.
Oh yeah.
I am the
Oh,
true
God.
owner of NCW.
We are the
Dude.
future of NCW.
I would fuck up
Billy
NCW so
faced it.
bad.
I am NCW. You guys gotta admit,
Yes.
better than every single person in this podcast of all time.
Like I can make
Um,
stories, but I can't do matches to save my life.
Wait, what did you say, Dunn?
I am the most over and best person in this entire podcast right now because I am the world champion.
The best
Y'all
person.
can-
Okay, but I'm the longest reigning champion ever of any championship.
I'm
Like,
a
not-
boy,
not-
not
no
Jared.
one that's-
Broke his streak.
No one held the world heavyweight title as long as I've held it.
Yeah, but
not the
Ran over Brock
as long as I've
Lesnar.
held the NC title.
yeah, but I made NCW relevant
I know, Rob.
again when I won the title. So
Exactly.
I got my own shit going on. I got my own rewards.
But I'll be got
I'm not
nobody
even
like
gonna
me.
lie, I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that as a heel,
What
I
Jared
beat
did over?
I beat Josh Gavin at WrestleMania at the grandest stage of them all as a heel.
It's a big fucking win.
Yeah, I've
was
done
prob-
too.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's just that I just think it's like I'm now at the point where it's just like I've overstepped Josh Gavin at this point, not career wise, but like
Moment wise,
beat him.
right? Something like that.
I beat him.
Yeah.
So Dunn is now one up on Gavin, and now it's gonna be me versus him at Backlash in a street fight.
Done is done.
Watch
Ugh.
Gavin win the title back at Backlash.
Like,
So
Okay.
baby, we walk at the dawn in 2 minutes.
and then I'll bury Billy.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like Jimmy Dunn and Gavin shake hands. Oh, Gavin with the roll up. 1, 2, 3, fast count. Here's your new
Yeah.
champion, Josh Gavin. Have a good night, guys.
And no. And
Wait
Genesis,
for it. It's in Montreal.
Oh shit. Dunn
Joshua!
screwed Dunn.
no. Genesis walks out and challenges Josh Gavin for the world title. Josh Gavin accepts the match. Genesis hits his finisher. 1, 2, 3, quick
Genesis
match.
George!
If Genesis wins the world title, that's like the moment when like NCW jumps the shark.
Dodge.
NCW dies.
That's the moment where we know NCW has been hacked by Ronda.
They ran out of
Yeah.
ideas.
If Genesis wins the world title, that's when we know that everyone in e-fetting died,
Yeah.
and all that's left is Billy and Luke and all of his alternative accounts.
Billy
Billy
put
can't-
himself in it.
And Billy couldn't let go. And so Billy just squashes all of Luke's alternative accounts, and then just gives Genesis the world title one time, but then gives himself the title again like 30 different times.
I
This is the
remember,
future, guys.
I remember the first time I found the little accounts. It was like 2 years ago in like WCW or something like that, or maybe it was early NCW for the new one. And I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, me too.
But back then it was more like I fucked them as Stardust, and it was weird as fuck.
Of course you did.
I'm still waiting for the next sex era of NCW because that was fun the first time.
We should bring it back.
We need
Bring
to.
it
We keep
back.
on saying it, but like it doesn't happen. It's hard nowadays. Like Cody Rhodes is like, "Hey, you want to fuck?" and no one replies.
I think at one point, Seth and Bree were on the verge of it,
Yeah,
but then I kind of just like punked out of it.
but then it would have been too good. I don't know. Because you guys
Yeah,
gotta
but-
admit that "Hey, you wanna fuck"
but-
is the most like romantic fucking phrase that anybody could ever say.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. You gotta point out that we're all. Thing is, though, I don't think I'd ever be able to do it because I don't know the age of these people. Even
I don't
I
care.
backed out
I don't
because
I don't even know how Anna is. I don't even know how
Ryan, dude.
Anna is, and I'm not gonna push that boundary. Like we can show us together and say
Yeah.
that we're a couple, but I don't think I'd be willing to be like, all right, I'm about to go get that ass real quick or something like that. Like no,
Well,
no,
like,
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how old Anna is. I haven't even asked. I am not even gonna push that shit.
well, the thing for me though was that like my sex is parody, right? Like if you read
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's the worst fucking shit ever. Like it's not romantic at all, and it's really
Right,
pathetic.
yeah, right.
So like,
Sex is like when Eva was like, pound me,
Fucking
and
everybody.
then Ryan just says pounds her. Like
yeah, it's like when a 12-year-old discovers sex. That's like the whole fucking deal. And like
Remember the
it's not
first wedding?
legit, so that's why it's not even like bad, really.
Remember the wedding?
Yeah.
You fucked everybody.
Dude, yeah, and Cody doesn't give a shit because Cody was fucked everybody too.
Yeah,
Eva banged every single person at the wedding.
you did.
They all took turns.
When Rocky Williams made his triumphant return from death at the fucking at the, like marriage. That was
Can we all
the
just
best
remember the
comeback
facts?
ever.
Ryan was Kelly.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
oh yeah, it was.
and I had
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah.
think the most fucked up part was that most of the people I was fucking were dudes.
and
like-
me.
I didn't really think of it that way, but it was.
Ryan, you crossed the line when you messaged the page.
Yeah, but so did everybody in TNA though.
So Rob's admitting that Ryan and him did a little something.
Yeah, dude,
yes.
me and Rob had EFED
Like,
sex.
you won't do me and
I'm
beat
not
you.
Yeah.
ashamed to
That's-
say
that
that.
happened,
Oh my
Jimmy. That happened.
Oh my
That
God, Rob.
actually happened.
That happened. Yes.
I swear if
I
this
had
is not
no
an episode
idea.
of the Billy, I give up on
Yeah,
you.
like I
I
didn't
had
like
no
I don't
idea.
think Rob knew. Yeah, but it happened,
No.
and
Oh, you did.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
requests to do something like this. Like a lot of people are like, "Oh, why don't we do something?" So I'm like, "I don't fucking know you. Get away from me." Like in WU, Josh makes fun of me for this, but like Josh went after if a girl teamed up with him,
Mhm.
he attempted to like marry that girl.
Josh.
Wow.
Wrestler Unstoppable. And he married twice in Wrestler Unstoppable.
Fucking men. Oh.
And like I never touched a soul because I didn't know if they were really a guy or not, and I wasn't gonna test that theory because I didn't want to be like, all right, let's do this. Oh, find out they're really a guy. And I'm like, oh hell no.
the
I
way
fucking bet-
that I thought of it was like I didn't really give a shit because it's not like I was actually fucking them in real life. So like I can get over that. As I can't like I don't think of them while I'm fucking them. I think of obviously like the pick rap, I guess. But it was also parody sex, so like
Yeah,
that was
well,
the
yeah.
other thing. So
The thing is though, I can't get over. I can't really do online stuff like that because my main goal is to get laid in real life.
you will one day.
Not on the internet. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather be like, all right, I'm about to hit up this chick real quick. Let's go.
Real quick.
While forever alone.
3 minutes later.
No, 2.5 minutes later, we spent we spent 3 other minutes
later.
and 2 minutes of cuddling.
5
Why
seconds.
day?
later.
5 seconds of summer.
Yes.
5 seconds with my cock in your mouth.
All right, guys. The next match.
Oh yeah.
Who-
It's
Okay.
like hour voting.
When it abruptly goes too far, so we just go back to the show.
Who cares really about the show?
Yeah,
let's talk about each other's
I
Josh
care,
is not-
damn it.
Main event:
Or-
Tyler Breeze versus
I don't
Seth
care.
Rollins.
Talking about
I want to hear who Ryan has had sex with in RP.
Yeah, I
Um,
did too.
no.
I don't remember all of them.
We're talking about how everyone's a girl and everything. Let's talk about how Billy messaged Bree.
No.
Yes!
God.
No.
I
Yes!
saved Billy's ass. I had to
What?
save the
What?
whole situation. Let
No,
me
no,
explain
let
what
me
happened.
Moving on. Galatians.
I don't believe
It isn't that
it was
bad, Billy. It's
Billy's
not that bad. Just like let us talk about it.
Galatians.
No.
I literally
What happened?
I
Billy
like think-
said, this is what Billy told me.
What about?
He said
Tell
his
them
friend took his
funny.
phone. He said his friend took his phone and messaged Bree, "You have a nice ass," and then said, well, then he said, well, my friend said he deleted it, so I don't think she ever read it. And I'm like, I don't think Facebook works that way, Billy.
No, it was
I
deleted.
think-
Not deleted
I
on
think
my phone.
I think it's still sent. So I was like, let me just message her real quick. And I was like, hey Bree, did you get any weird messages lately? And she was like, what do you mean? And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
Ryan.
I think Billy was
messaged
hacked.
me. You know.
I said Billy was hacked and he sent us all a bunch of weird messages. Did you get any? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, Billy, she totally got the message. I don't know what he did after that. Like, I was like, do you want me to tell her?
I made you tell.
Oh, I remember Billy's weird message to me.
I didn't do anything.
I'm joking.
I
I'm
remember
fucking
Billy's
joking.
weird message
I
to
don't
me.
believe Billy was hacked. I believed he was intoxicated.
No,
And
I did not
he
do
said-
it.
He sent that message and was just like, shit.
No, I did
No,
not
he meant
do
to send that message to me, but he accidentally sent it to Bree.
Elegant. I am elegant.
He meant to send it to Luke O'Connell.
Oh, you mean you're elegant or whatever?
Was Bree even mad about the whole thing?
No. You're pretty cool.
No,
Jack-
Bree's mad chill, I guess, about that stuff. I don't
She
know.
is really chill.
Yeah,
I need Chia.
she's chill, like me.
Except this one time when she freaked out on me, but
Why did you become you?
you know why. But I'm not going to talk about it.
Do I?
Yes, you know why.
Yeah, you know, Billy.
I'm glad you talked to you. I can remember.
You don't know why.
How
It
do you
doesn't
not
even matter how
you
hard
remember
It was
try.
just not thinking
recently.
about it.
I can't remember it right now, but I feel like it was brought up. I remember.
I
I
do
feel
remember,
like-
dude.
I feel like Bree is gonna make fun of Billy because of it.
It's
I mean, I can care less
I
if
get
Billy
very
faked it
now.
or not. I can care less if Billy faked it or not. But
I-
why don't we bring Josh in the call and Josh can actually bring it
Josh
up.
I'm
online?
not even on, Eddie.
I don't know. I think he's asleep.
I tried to
Yeah.
invite him a couple times,
Yeah,
but he didn't
thanks.
join.
I'll message him.
So he wants
Oh,
he wants to hear the amount of people who I fucked in eFeds, like, because someone asked for that before.
Oh no, Josh on.
I fucked what's her fucking name? Summer Rae, Paige, Eve Marie.
Wait, jump away.
Yeah, I fucked Summer Rae
I will be.
like twice.
That was Billy.
No, it will be.
I fucked
Man.
Batista. I fucked Seth Rollins.
Hey, fuck Vegeta.
Yeah, I fucked Batista.
Oh yeah, I got it.
What?
Yeah, I remember.
You fucked Brandon?
Yeah, I even knew it was Brandon, but I was like, Brandon's fucking Brandon, so I don't give a shit.
Fuck that left. I need
I fucked Rocky Williams a couple times as Kelly. And maybe I don't know. I fucked a lot of people. I fucked a couple little accounts
You're such a virgin. Stop talking.
and I think I asked Brock Lesnar to fuck, but Brock Lesnar didn't accept my
So wait, who
request.
was the flying Mike, by the way? Was it Ryan?
That's Ryan.
Floating Mike? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, because he was like, Dunn, you want to have some fun?
What? Floating Mike
It's
is
still
great.
on my. It's still the floating mic. It's still on my page.
Great.
If you go on the Charismatic Dragon Jimmy Dunn's page, You will see this floating mic. Hey, Jimmy Dunn, you want to have some fun?
Floating Mike
what?
did something with Seth Rollins too, though. I think, right? Because I remember Seth Rollins mentioned Floating Mike in like some type of promo or something. I forget. I'll have to
Did
look it up.
I?
I'll look it up right now on the Floating Mike page.
I can't even remember.
Floating.
I think you commented on my like promo or something, and we just.
Maybe. Oh wait. Oh god, the top post on Floating Mike says here are pics with me and my love, the living legend Seth Rollins.
What?
And it's just 3 pictures of Seth Rollins with a microphone in his hand.
What?
Oh god,
That's
I'm a
fucked
fucked up person, but
You
have I ever said that? Oh, Seth Rollins says, microphone, it's over. It has been for a long time. Here's a picture of our last moments together. From now on, I'm using sign language for my promos now.
Oh my god.
And then Floating Mike says, no, kill self. So he made the Floating Mike kill itself. But he will make his return.
You come back to love.
Legends never
Where is
die.
This? Is this on a page?
This is on the Floating Mike page. And you can't miss it. It's literally like the only thing on the Floating Mike page.
Alright, I have to go on there.
The profile picture is the raw Titantron on the stage and just a mic in front of it. A badly
Okay, I found
cropped
it.
mic.
It has 1 like, and it's Billy.
Oh my god.
Oh, Rob just liked my
Billy!
page! Juiceman, yeah!
What?
Billy, do such a thing.
Billy, you're like the
Exactly.
only person that liked the fucking Floating mic. Oh, yay.
Microphone.
Juiceman liked
Yeah.
Microphone, it's over. It has been for a long time. Here's a picture of our last moments together.
So I guess it's
Wow.
implied that they did date once.
I don't understand the part where it says why did I say I'm using sign language for promos now? That doesn't
Because
even.
you're not gonna
Oh,
use the
because
mic,
I'm
you're
not
gonna
using-
use hand signals and shit.
Oh,
I think
okay,
you
now I
spelled
get
it
it.
wrong.
I was so
but I don't
clever
know.
back then.
Oh, yes. The
You're
fuck.
probably
clever.
right during the program.
Probably watch.
So you just fucking go on stage and move your fucking hands to like the fucking words.
I'm gonna call Robbie Rotten on you.
I think the Floating Mike x Seth Rollins relationship was beautiful, and it needs to be rekindled.
You watch.
It's
The
officially
thing is-
canon now.
So yeah, Seth Rollins went from Floating Mike to Brie Bella or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember
No,
when it was
he-
Velvet
he
Sky.
went- He went from Velvet Sky to Floating Mike to Brie Bella.
Yeah, what a player.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Such a man whore.
Yeah.
For the Velvet Sky, it was Kelly.
Well, I mean, I guess we really don't know the timeline of the Floating Mike situation. It could have been years ago for all we know.
It literally says May 25th, 2015. So a year ago, almost.
Yeah.
This was almost a year ago.
Oh my god, dude, time fucking flies. It's weird
Yeah,
shit.
it does.
Like when
I
you're
mean,
a
I
kid,
miss.
you know, time goes by so slowly. But like ever since I was 13, years have been going on like by so quickly, and it's actually kind of scary. But like, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's-
I don't want to get deep on this podcast or anything like that, but
I also feel that.
Get
way.
deep.
because like literally some of the stuff that was a year
Listen.
ago, I'm like, okay, this is probably like November or something. It's like, oh shit, no, it was like
Listen,
May.
I had a heart to heart
Yeah,
on this.
Oh
podcast.
shit! It
It's
was
like,
yesterday. I fucking killed a man yesterday.
I had a heart to heart on this in this podcast last night, or like
Last
an
night.
hour ago.
The secret.
Yeah,
podcast.
that. But for me, what?
I loved your stuff last night. Really.
I got that.
It was last night, technically. Today is
Yeah,
tomorrow.
for
night.
me, what?
Yeah. It's now 1:26 a.m.
It's 4:20.
I will be back. After that comment.
It's been 2.5 hours, and we've been going.
We should stay up till 4:20.
2 hours and 4 minutes. I'll see what I'm gonna do because I don't know like what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'll stay
I'm
on as long as I
probably-
can be awake.
Totally have work tomorrow.
Michael!
Cole, no! Stoner, come back!
Go back!
You could blame it all on me.
There you go.
He's gone now. Yeah, so I really want to bring back the sex era, because that was like the best.
I don't.
Oh.
No, because Dunn made a good point. Like,
What was my point?
Yo, what was his point? You're not talking about his dick, so like, what is it?
You can talk about my dick all you want. It's pretty big.
Dunn has a good point.
What's Dunn's point?
Yeah. Do 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 do
that was so freaking embarrassing.
Rob,
Rob, no. What about the 420?
baby, go back!
Jesus
Yay!
Christ.
Rob, what was my point?
What?
What was
Oh,
your
what was
point?
You made a good point because about the EFED sex is because
So it is about
back when that was
dick.
happening, I was probably like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Now I'm like 20 years old and it's kind of weird.
It was only 2 years ago, though. Honestly, there was another EFED sex era that I forgot
Like,
about.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna
Well, then
lie.
I was
Not even
probably
gonna-
I was 17 on the verge of 18. I think.
Yeah,
Not even then. It was just like
I was
hey, when I was
16.
in my
Yeah,
prime,
16 or 15 or something like that.
When I was in my
No, like
prime,
there was a time before even Ryan did it. There was a time before it was still a thing, like in like 2013 a little bit.
That's when I did it, I think.
Nah,
Like,
dude.
oh no, I was out of EFEDs for a while at that point.
here's a little funny.
I
little
came back in
tidbit.
2014.
When I was about 15, 16, I did. I played. There was a chat room website. I forget what it was called,
Chat
but I was
roulette.
anime character. We both played an anime character, and I was Shikamaru from Naruto.
Naruto.
I played Shikamaru in Naruto from Alucard. The what the fuck was it called? The anime where he was like like a vampire but with like guns and shit.
It's a lot of ones. It's a lot of fucking
Alucard.
animes.
But like I remember getting in with some girl, or at least I thought they were girls.
It wasn't a
And
girl.
then- Probably not.
If it's an
But that
anime
was-
chat roulette, it's full of like guy versions in their
It
20s
wasn't a
and
chat
shit.
roulette. It was more like
Like a thing, like, you know.
It was like a storyline chat room. And like I just never saw after like the first or after like a couple times I did, I was like, what's the point? And then I was just like, all right, there's definitely no point to it. And I just role played as though I was unbeatable.
Role playing though. Those were weird days.
I remember I role played and I
E-fetting is role playing. That's
Yeah, I
that's
pretty
still-
much is.
I mean,
still a firm belief
yeah,
of mine.
but we don't want to call it that. E-fetting sounds so much better and less
It does.
No, it
pathetic.
doesn't. Because when
actually-
when people ask what it is, I'm like, it's e-fetting. They're like, what the fuck is e-fetting? And then when I'm like, it's role playing, and they're like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
I get
do that too. It's like role playing with like wrestlers and shit.
it.
What? You better not watch.
You want something funny?
Watch out, really bad.
You want something really freaking hilarious?
What?
No one believes me when I actually tell them that I write my promos within like. So,
You going to die?
nah, some people.
What?
I remember telling Billy this. He still doesn't believe me to this day. A lot of e-fetters take like a day to write their promos. I take like 5 to 10 minutes. I just
Me
make
too.
sure I'm
I take like
I
30
used to-
minutes.
I
If
used
I
to.
know why I'm doing.
No
That's
way
why-
that you take 5 minutes for a 2,000 word promo, because that's no way. Like
Exposed.
I used to
Sounded-
be able to sit down and make like maybe a 500 word promo like in 20 minutes. That's
Well,
what, like
for me, like an half hour, maybe. But I don't think
I'm
but
pretty,
you
I'm
got-
really strict.
way.
I'm really strict on myself, so I don't like. I can't like just say nothing. I can't just say just whatever. I gotta like.
I'm
not
not.
gonna lie, the past couple weeks I've been slacking
But you're the world
because of
champion, though.
well, yeah, because
The
like
best
ever
can't
since
slack.
I literally went ham at WrestleMania. Like I cut like 5 promos altogether, and like I was just like, I don't know what to write anymore.
I hate when that happens.
And like
Yeah.
because like I used to be able to just be like, all right, what points I want to get across? All right, let me talk about it, and I'd actually mouth it off first, like I would speak it like an actual wrestler, and as I'm speaking, I write it down, and I
Yeah,
try to.
I used to do that. That helps a lot. Yeah.
I would speak like I would act like I'm trying to cut like a 2-minute promo, and most of you guys consider it like a 3,000 word promo.
No, I
Like,
have a word count, and most of your promos are like they reach 1,000 or 2,000.
What I do when I'm like starting to run out of ideas for my promos is I would talk about history because I feel like that's a really cheap and easy way to fucking fill out a promo.
Oh, yeah.
If you just mention the past like constantly.
No, the easiest way is just to talk about your match, say that you're gonna win,
Mhm.
say that you're the best, say talk about a segment that you were in during the week or
Yeah,
something, and that's pretty much it. That's the easiest way to cut a promo.
Because like if you read a lot of my promos, they're like maybe 20% match based. Like they only talk about the match a little bit. Which actually, like, I'm trying to fucking improve on that because that's really minimal. But
I usually make fun of
But
my
George,
opponent.
a lot of it's fucking like what happened. Like, oh, I've done this to get here and all that shit.
I have
Like, my
absolutely
Douglas-
no idea how to like promo as a face, so I just like I don't even know what I do. I just
my
like
promo against Douglas Vortex was the best. I compared him to Yu-Gi-Oh. I called him Joey Wheeler,
Shit.
and I compared myself to Seto Kaiba.
At
And
least,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, you're a stupid furry, doesn't know what to do with himself.
Oh shit. Because Joey's a fucking furry. But
And that's
He
what I
was
compared him
furry.
to. He got so mad. Like the next promo he cut, he's like, "How dare you compare to be a stupid anime?"
oh. So whatchamacallit, for me, being a face is really hard, like, cause I'm an asshole. So like, it's easier to naturally be a dick in my promos.
I'm a vet.
But like, what I would do
still
is
a dick though. Like I just make fun of people.
Oh, I make fun of people too. I'm like
That's
an
the
unofficial
only way I
tweener,
can be a
but
face. Is just
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
it's like
I'm good at-
you have to make fun of people, but I have to be like more lighthearted. That's like the only thing.
the thing
Yeah.
is though, that I'm good at cutting face and heel promos.
Like a Chris
What
Jericho
about-
type of thing.
I know how to cut heel and face promos, so eat a dick.
I'm a vet.
Did you just say I'm a bitch?
Vet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Billy-
face. Okay.
Billy's a bitch.
Bottom or top?
I heard he likes it doggy style.
Hey, both. Hey, I'm naked.
I heard
Hey.
I
I heard
he
both
likes
of them
it
naked.
naked and he loves Genesis.
I don't have diligence.
Him and Genesis are BFFs.
So like
And they ru-
yeah.
They sleep in the same bed together.
When I was full face, it was really fucking boring because all I really knew how to do was just like kiss ass and shit.
Being much dead. Anyway.
The thing is though, my face promos made me look more like a badass.
That's
My
what you
heel
gotta
promos
do.
made me look like an asshole.
That's literally it.
That's the point.
Yeah. I need to be a heel again, but I'm kind of enjoying my current storyline, so I don't know.
Well, right now is that I'm heel. I was heel in Lucha. I'm heel in NCW, and I'm face in NBW.
Face Dunn is like the best Dunn.
Oh, he's not. He's an asshole.
Oh,
Roger.
I like heel done better.
Oh man, heel Dunn's the man.
I'm waiting for heel Cody, but I feel like it has to be the right time. Last time I turned heel to Starmageddon, it was like the fucking perfect heel turn for me. Because it was a fucking complete 360 from what I was previously doing. Because when I won the world championship, I was like the fucking generic baby.
I really
face.
want to reform the industry for some reason. I don't know why.
What's the industry?
It's-
Like an NCW group?
You don't
or
know
whatever?
what the industry is?
There's so many fucking stables.
Balor.
You don't remember? You don't remember my stable that didn't last that long?
I remember that.
Well, one, it didn't last that long, so I didn't remember that shit.
Finn Balor,
It was,
Seth Rollins, Tyson
It
Kidd,
was-
and
Oh, they all
It-
worked for
was-
Collision's GMs, right?
It was Finn Balor. It was Finn Balor, me, and Cesaro and Tyson Kidd.
Okay, I remember this
It's
now.
all Edmund.
Yeah,
And Tyson Kidd and Cesaro fell to the Suicidal Brothers and died.
good. Good. Oh God, Bob's Burgers. That was
Whoa.
a beautiful sound.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry,
alright.
I'm like coughing up mucus.
I should
Call
do
up
that
mucus.
too. My fucking throat is all congested.
My juke out.
You guys are old.
My jaw out.
Billy's in pain.
I am.
Fuck, I'm too tired. I was trying to think of a really weird reference, but I
I'm
couldn't do
tired
it.
too. We should end the podcast now so we can all go to bed.
Well, almost ended.
I'm not.
No.
I'm not
Billy's-
going to bed.
Billy's in pain. He needs law.
We-
One
We
triple eight
must stay
pain
up till
law.
4:20.
I doubt
I ain't
at this
doing
current
that
point
shit.
that I could do that.
I don't think I can either.
I can if I wanted to.
I mean, I could, but I don't think I could actually like cohesively talk at that
I
point.
can.
Well, Billy masturbates, so he's gonna be
I
up
do.
front.
All day, every day.
Try to-
I fucking like.
Let's
train
just
so much
leave
and
the
shit.
the Skype on and just watch TV together
We could do
while
that,
the Skype.
I guess.
No,
I'll
it's
just
just
fall asleep. How's that?
Yeah, right.
I'm doing just tell my podcast off. Copyright.
Yo, want to hear the magic trick? This is like legit shit. It's 2 hours and 60 minutes into the podcast, so I don't really care.
legit shit.
This is the legit trick, not shit. But I guess it is legit shit too.
Shit.
If I can't fucking sleep at like 4 a.m. or whatever, I would fucking masturbate, and then I would fall asleep like a minute later.
What?
All right, now we should end the podcast.
Podcast, everybody.
End the podcast, Ryan. Let's just do this.
Almost, almost.
It's gotten to a point. It's gotten to a point. We've gone too far.
No, this is good.
It's gone too far.
I think I should just leave the podcast now after hearing that. I'm so done right now.
Done.
Shit.
Take
The
a shot.
podcast is done. It is DUNN.
It over?
No, it's done. It's not done.
It's
Wait, the podcast
well-
over?
No,
well
it's
done.
not.
That's your left.
It's still
As in you have done.
dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun.
dun 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 dun. Fuck, man. Now I'm singing like the old Cartoon Network theme song.
Go.
You know what's a really catchy tune?
What?
Skype's ringtone.
It's da 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 da.
It's the most annoying shit ever.
I like it.
It's nice every once in a while, but some nights, like when I'm in a really like
Really
On,
on
like-
like,
really busy group, it's like I'm doing something and then all of a sudden do or whatever the fuck. Like I'm trying to make a video or whatever, and the sound goes on. I'm like,
I'm
fuck.
gonna make a video. Fuck my video.
I think I should start
Yeah.
promo now.
No, it's too late to promo.
What do you mean? The card was just posted.
True, but I mean, you got until like Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Yeah,
Did you
but
add-
I really want to give John a hard reason to not give me the championship.
A hard reason.
And I mean,
Are you
gonna give him
want to
his
make it
fuck-
a hard.
You gonna give
I
him
wanna
a
make it-
folder?
Are you gonna
I want
fucking
to make it a hard
like
decision.
fuck him or
like,
something?
No,
That's
No.
taking kissing ass to another degree.
Yeah,
No.
dude.
no. I want to give him a hard decision. That's what I meant. But
A
I don't
hard
think
decision.
I think he's
That's not
even-
any better.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Rob.
I don't
Hey,
think
Rob.
he's even gonna give it a second thought though.
Just like
gonna be like,
remove the
freeze
word
it,
hard
just
from
get
it,
Rob.
and it will automatically be better phrasing.
Hey, Rob.
Suck your dick.
I'm gonna give him a
Rob.
hard decision.
Rob. Stop. Rob,
Done.
your voice gives me a hard decision.
Oh god. The podcast must end now.
Almost.
I'm gonna go to.
Try to back, guys.
Dunn's about to die.
Rob, that's all you have to do. You have to make that sound that Dunn was making. Go find Cameron and do that, and he'll be like, "Oh God, I'm in love right now. You
I'm
can
about
be
to
the world
die.
champion."
Podcast must end.
Now.
Well,
Oh my god, what is that?
I have to think of a joke.
Knock knock.
My timing gets really bad after like 1 a.m.
Alright, guys.
Um,
Have a good night.
Oh
I'll
my
see you-
God, the Luke ults are invading.
Oh my god!
It's the little people. It's the fucking
Luke ults are
midgets
coming.
from the Wizard
The
of
Luke
Oz,
ults are
and they're
coming.
all Luke, mommy,
My legs!
daddy, granddaddy, uncle-y.
Oh no!
No! Spoon! Spoon!